Hello, I am back. I'm totally back. Told you it was gonna be only 2 hours. It didn't even feel like 2 hours. Oh, I'm also drinking coffee. There we go. Welcome everybody. Hope everybody's having another wonderful, now I can say it, wonderful Saturday evening. Hell yeah. I was saying, for whatever reason, I was saying Saturday night earlier today. I'm too used. It's almost like I'm on autopilot now. Except the freaking autopilot is busted. So today, yeah, like I was saying, today we continue reading the novel Turok, Arena of Doom on chapter 6, it seems. So let's get to it, because why not? I think I might end up, yeah, I may end up finishing this novel earlier than I anticipated. There's only 38, yeah, 38 pages left, and I'm pretty sure it's actually less than that, since some of the chapters kind of like break off. Like there's only like a couple of paragraphs at the end, and then there's just a blank page. So it may be even less than that. Let me check something real quick. Did I loop this? Yes, I did loop this. There we go. So yeah, last what was the last? Yeah, last time we continued reading, we read the novel. Joshua was captured. Joshua and Barry were pretty much on the arena. They had to like fight each other, but Joshua he refused. So now he's been sent to the shadow realm down below the campaigners arena. Meanwhile, Allison, Joshua's sister, she's being trained to become an elite campaigner soldier. And one day she may end up becoming a campaigner herself, or maybe not. Let's find out. And also, the previous campaigner was defeated by everybody, by all the slaves. They pretty much ripped him apart. And the new campaigner got beat by Joshua with what's it called, with a taser, and that's why he's angry. That's why he wants his revenge. He's angry as hell. Oh, that actually looks cool. I want to leave it like that. Yeah, so he's sitting, molding, extremely, doing really bad things, because he's angry. He got beat by Joshua with a fucking taser, of all things. Not even with a gun or anything, or even hand-to-hand combat, just a taser. Just get electrocuted and get
Glasses over eye patch.
Glasses over eye patch. What do you mean by that? Hello, little bro. Welcome back. Welcome. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Happy Saturday. Feliz sábado. Yes. Also, good job on beating what is it called? Long Night of Solace.
Feliz
Hell yeah.
Sábado again.
Hell yeah, Feliz Sábado.
40 kiss.
Mwah. I hope it sounded good. I've never tried to do those kind of noises with my microphone.
Stripe 40 blush.
Oh no.
UWU.
Ooh woo. Ow! There's your free awoo for the stream. Let's see. Let's see. Chapter 6. So okay.
Aztec shade Basujib gassed.
Oh no, he's going feral. I'm making weird noises and he's going feral. Huh, my AC is on. Why do I feel hot? Oh yeah, that's right. It's probably because of the freaking coffee. Okay, so chapter 6. Wait a minute. Yeah, there. Yeah, yes. Chapter 6. Galliana was filled with many horrible places. The fodder pit of the campaigners arena was by far the worst of all. The pit was down in the arena's deepest level, like a tomb for the living dead. It was the size of several football fields. The walls and floors were constructed of cold, hard, damp stone. The only light to penetrate the huge dim area filtered in between the cracks of the entrance slab in the arena's ceiling. Joshua Fireseed and Barry Hakowitz sat in the shadows of the fodder pit, hunched up against the damp stone wall. Josh's thumb and forefinger were stuck in the snug enslavement collar wrap around his neck. Each captive, fodder to the campaigner's games, wore such a collar. This solid metal ring was permanently fastened around the neck and contained a chip that linked to the elite's guard's main computer. Every prisoner was easily tracked through the collar, but it also served as another more sinister purpose. By pressing a control device on this belt, a guard could send a severe shock through the collar, causing prisoners excruciating pain. The shock was so intense it rendered even the most violent or aggressive captive helpless and immobile. Joshua tugged at the collar to test its strength. "There's no way to snap it off, or even bend it," Barry sighed. The metal ring... wait, I got lost. "There's no way to snap it, or even bend it," Bandy Barry sighed. Now to wash off the freaking coffee with water. Water. There we go. Okay, so where did I left off? I should start highlighting where I left off. "There's no way to snap it off or even bend it," Barry sighed. "The metal ring is seamless. It has no weak points. You couldn't even slice it through with a laser." Barry reached up and touched on his own collar. Then sighed. "There must be one way to get this blasted thing off," Josh said, groaning. He pulled and tugged at the collar. He spun it around and around his neck. "If only I had the light button." "I've been meaning to talk to you about that," said Barry. "Not the best move you ever made, giving the bag to the campaigner." "Well, what was I supposed to do? Let him kill you?" Josh said defensively. I know, said Barry. "I'm just wishing it was here, that's all. The first thing I'd pull out is a four-course dinner. I've never been this hungry. We've been here for 2 weeks and I can count on one hand the meal we've had. Food, when and if the father was fed, was tossed into the pit through that overhead entrance." Blood? Hello, hi Blood, welcome. Hope you're having a wonderful Saturday evening. Yes, Saturday evening or Saturday night, depending on where you live, or even Sunday morning. I'm pretty sure it's already Sunday somewhere. The slab was raised. Okay, so food, when and if the father was fed. Oh, Jesus fucking. This Jesus, dude. Food, when and if the father was fed, was tossed into the pit through that overhead entrance. The slab was raised and buckets of slop were poured down into the darkness. The slop that was dropped in every 2 or 3 days was a mess of bones, scraps, vegetable bits, and moldy bread. Mostly it was garbage left over from the guard's dining hall. Whenever food was poured in, the starving masses in the pit fought like starved animals for every scrap. Josh looked around and took in the bleak picture before him once again. He spotted an alien with a human body, a long, slender neck and serpentine head. His long, forked tongue whipped in and out of his mouth. The alien name was Hispath. He was a Viperian who had long ago lost his fangs. Next to Hispath sat a skinny green alien with tentacle-like arms. His name was Dermok. Near Dermok, a short being named Petrov hurtled in a corner. Petrov stood 4 feet high, his skin was bright red, and his spiked hair was purple. Petrov had 3 eyes that ran across his forehead. Dermok, Petrov, and Hispath had been captives in the pit for a long time. They were the only prisoners who'd made contact with Josh and Barry. Oh, hello, welcome, Dark River. Hope you're having a wonderful Saturday. Welcome again. Dermok had been kind enough to show them where they could get a drink of water. Petrov helped them get food. Hispath, an elderly scholar, led them to a small space where they could rest quietly. Most of the other occupants in the pit were members of what on Earth would be called gangs. group of like aliens who banded together in a desperate attempt to survive. Rival gangs fought over food, water, and space. Suddenly, the entrance slabs began to rise. Whenever the entrance opened, it meant one or two things. Either more prisoners were being dumped in, or else it was feeding time. Hoping that the latter was true, captives hurried began to cluster below the huge opening. They raised their arms as light streamed down from above. One prisoner started a chant that was quickly picked up by the others. Food! 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 Give us food! A frail-looking fruit gatherer begged. Please, we're starving, pleaded Petrov. Food! Cried Dermok. Food! Shut your filthy mouths, the big turkey commanded.
Food.
He reached food. Oh yeah, I did go to get some food after the first team earlier today. Hell yeah, some chicken and beans. Nom, nom, nom. See, I told you I wanted to eat something good today. Maybe I should do that more often. The only downside is that it's pretty freaking expensive. $15. I paid $15 for it. I could buy food for like 3 days with $15. I'm that kind of person. I know how to shop smart. Yeah, but still $15. That's a ripoff. Shut your filthy mouths, the big turkey commanded. He reached for an electronic device on his belt. His stubby fingers pressed the red button on the device. Beeps! The fruit gatherer screamed in pain and grabbed at his enslavement collar with his hands. He fell to the floor, twitching wildly. Bits, 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 bits. Dermok grabbed his neck and fell over. His large yellow eyes rolled back in his head. His long arms flapped on the ground like fish out of water, while his face contorted in anguish. Back away from the hole, you miserable fodder rats, the turnkey ordered. The crowd of starving captives, fearful of punishment, began to slink away. They realized now that they were not going to be fed. Let the fodder known as Joshua Fireseed come forward, the turnkey shouted. A visitor wishes to see him. Upon hearing his name, Josh quickly got to his feet. He exchanged puzzled looks with Barry. Go, Barry urged. Maybe you're going to be released. That is his path. It's highly unlikely. Josh sifted his way through the torrent of prisoners until he was directly below the pit's entrance. I am Joshua Fireseed, he said flatly. The turnkey looked down at Josh. You are honored with the visit of Barrow, a member of the elite guard, the turnkey stated. Then he stepped back. A cyclops like the two-hit battle at the main gate stepped out to the hall and peered down at Josh. So this is the former hero whose sister now serves the campaigner, Barrow shouted. He laughed in a mocking fashion. I plan to kill you in the arena to get revenge against your sister for what she did to me. He shook his head. But I can see you are hardly worth the effort, he scoffed. My sister? Josh howled. What did you say about Allison? Where is she? Tell me. Josh gritted his teeth and angrily waved at his fist in the air. Barrow glanced at the turnkey. The turnkey nodded. He reached down and pressed the red button. A jolt of intense pain shot through Josh's body. The shock knocked him off his feet. He fell to the ground, twitching in agony. Barrow laughed and waved other turnkeys forward. In the thick hands they held buckets of slop. They poured the disgusting mess into the hole. The scraps and leftovers splashed over Josh's sprawled body. Food! Cried the mass of prisoners as they stampeded forward to battle for scraps and bones. Help me, he spat, Barry begged. He rushed over and began to pull his dad's friend out of the path of the prisoners, who stopped and licked the slop off Josh's body and off the floor next to him. He spat and Barry finally pulled Josh to safety. The effect of the shock will wear off shortly, he spat told Barry. Do not worry, Josh affirmed it. The Turok will recover. Barry studied his spot closely. Neither Barry nor Josh had made mention of Josh's Turok lineage. So you know who he is, Barry said. His spot nodded. I am a Viperian sage, he replied. I know many things. Then he turned to join the mad scramble for food. Josh lay in a semi-conscious state at his friend's side, engulfed in darkness. Throughout the blackness, he heard a soft voice calling out his name. The voice was no louder than a whisper, and it sounded very far away. It was that soothing voice repeating his name over and over that helped him revive him. Josh's eyelids snapped open. He jolted into a sitting position. Who is calling me? He yelled. He looked around and saw Barry behind him. Were you calling out my name? He asked his friend. Barry shook his head. I haven't said a word, he replied. Josh looked from side to side. He saw the other captives fighting viciously for bits and pieces of food. The mysterious voice he heard in his head soon slipped his mind. Above him, the entrance slab slammed shut, closing out the light. The riot over the food continued in the blackness. Not far from Josh, two members of an alien gang known as Barfeeds teamed up and jumped a member of a rival gang, grabbing for his food. The first Barfed pinned this much smaller adversary to the ground, and the second demanded the small piece of rancid meat the creature had been gnawing on. That's mine! Shouted the second Barfed, picking up a piece of broken glass from the ground. I had it first, countered the trembling alien. Without hesitation, the Barfed raked the jagged piece of glass across the throat of the smaller alien, slitting his gut open. Brown blood spurted from the gaping wound as the creature uttered a gurgling sound, then fell over forever silent. Now whose meat is it? Cackled the murderous Barfed, greedily knobbing the moldy gristle. His fellow Barfed gang member reached for some, but the thief threatened his own partner with the jagged glass. It was his, Josh replied to the Barfed's question, pointing at the slain creature. Killing him doesn't make it yours. Interferer, you too shall die, screamed the Barfed. He and his fellow gang members charged at Josh, who readied himself.
Juzzy JAM Almighty Juzzy JAM Almighty Juzzy
Oh.
JAM Almighty Juzzy JAM.
Hello, Ganda. Welcome. Hope you're having a wonderful Saturday today. Welcome. Long days and pleasant nights reading a freaking novel, because why not? I gotta get this noggin working somehow. And expand my vocabulary. There we go. Where the fuck the guy left off? Oh, okay, I get it. Interferer, you too shall die, screamed the Barfed. He and his fellow gang member charged at Josh, who readied himself for combat and focused his mind on the task at hand. Josh sidestepped the Barfed with a weapon, grabbing his shoulder and smashing the creature's ankle with his foot. Josh pulled on the Barfed's shoulder, using his own weight against him. The murderer went flying towards a group of insect fodder who were busy eating and licking their way through a conversation. The insecticide? Yeah. Insecticide? What? What is with these names? The insecticide aliens scattered and the Barfed crashed into the wall. The second Barfed faced Josh. He swung a large blue fist at the Turok. Josh squatted down as the Barfed arm passed over his head. Josh then rammed his head into the creature's midsection and dropped him into the far wall, his leg pumping furiously. Josh turned around and found the first Barfed only inches from his face, his glass shard slashing. Josh leaned back to avoid getting caught, then placed his hand on the Barfed head and bolted over the alien. Grabbing his adversary in a chokehold from behind, Josh squeezed the killer's windpipe until he passed out. Turok tossed the limp body aside in time to see the second Barfed crawling away from the fray. He had enough. And so had Josh. All around him, fighting continued. Stop it! Josh hollered as he caught his breath. An elbow from a nearby fight whacked him in the side of the head, knocking him back down. "Stop fighting!" he screamed at the top of his lungs. "You're letting the campaigner turn you into mindless beasts! Stop fighting and listen to me!" Strangely enough, the battle for food suddenly stopped. It could have been that the power of Turok, even without the light burden, channeled through Josh's voice and commanded attention for his moment of mass mayhem. Or it simply could have been that all of the scraps for food had been eaten already and there was no more point in fighting. Whatever the reason, the huddled mass of captives stood and stared at the young, dark-haired, sequined warrior. "Why fight among ourselves or wait to be singled out to do battle in the arena?" Josh shouted. "The campaigner is our enemy. Let's join forces against him. If we work together, we can gain our freedom." Scoffed Dermok. "You have not been here long. You preach rebellion. Many before you have spoken the same words. They are not dead, and you will soon. You do not realize how helpless our situation is." "That's right," Petro called out. "True, we outnumber the elite guards 30 to 40 to 1. But they have weapons, and we have this around their necks." He pointed at the slain colors. All a turkey has to do is touch a button and any revolt is ended." Petro shook his head. "It is hopeless. Do not speak for us of rebellion. There is no hope of escaping our fate. We cannot overthrow the campaigner. He is too powerful." "There is always hope," Josh argued. "Someday we will all return to our homes. Without that dream, we might as well give up and die right now." Dermok shook his head. "We will never see our homes again. Even if we were to get out of here, there's no way to escape from Galliana. Who will show us the way home?" "There is the gatekeeper," he spat. "The ancient Viperian sage," he hissed softly. At the very mention of the gatekeeper's name, a mysterious hush came over the group. "The gatekeeper has the power, and he knows the way. He is the master of the gateways out of Galliana." "Who is the gatekeeper?" asked Josh, wondering if there truly was another being in Galliana besides himself capable of manipulating the fall gates that connected the lost land to all other worlds. "The gatekeeper is a master of interdimensional travel," explained Dermok. "He is a Carobit," added Petrov. "The Carobites are a greedy, self-serving race. They are not to be trusted. And never. The gatekeeper would sell his only child to the highest bidder, even if he does have the power to return anyone to his home world. Who on Galliana could afford to pay a price?" Josh walked up to Hispat. "Tell me about the gatekeeper," he implored. "Does he really have the power to return people to their home worlds?" "I do not know," Hispat admitted. "It is said that he has sent many back to their home, but many things are said in Galliana. Still, I one day would like to find out if this is true." Hispat walked away, leaving Josh off fire seat along with his thoughts. One thought flashed through his mind over and over as he stood there feeling powerless. "I wish I had the light burden and the folding eye right now." Chapter 7. Wait. What? "Is the girl ready to battle to the death?" the campaigner asked Captain Cree. "Will she spill blood for the amusement of my patrons? The crowd must not be disappointed if I match her against a Cyclops or a Centaur. She must kill without reservation." "She will do what she is ordered to do," Cree told his supreme commander. "Who should we match her against?" The campaigner walked around the floor of his private chambers. He halted with his back to Cree, then he turned. "The flesh-eater sentinel we recently captured," the campaigner began. "Is he not a member of the Death Guard?" The captain nodded affirmatively. "He is, indeed," Cree responded. "Put the Earth Girl in the arena against Morik, the Death Guard," the campaigner ordered. He chuckled. "That will be a match I will enjoy seeing." Cree nodded. He knew the campaigner had just given Allison a death sentence. Even if she fought at the best battle of her life, she could not hope to beat the Death Guard. Cree wasn't moved by that thought. All he cared about was following orders. All the campaigner cared about was providing an entertaining and gory show for his customers, while weeding out the wake of the lost land. "Where is the girl now?" the campaigner asked in his second-in-command. "I gave her leave to visit the guard's cantina," Chris said. "She's worked hard. She deserves to relax. A relaxed warrior fights better." The campaigner nodded. "Find her and bring her to me," he ordered. "I want to be sure she will kill or be killed. I must be absolutely positive she shares none of the compassion felt by her older brother." Cree nodded. "I will go to the cantina and order her into your presence," the captain said. Then he turned and left the chamber. In the guard's cantina, Alison Pharisee, dressed in her elite guard attire, was seated at the bar. She was sipping a refreshing drink known as elixir. On her right was a fellow named Sax. To her left was a guard named Vidal. Sax, like Allison, was humanoid. He stood 6.5 feet tall and was blue-skinned. His body looked like it was made out of steel. Vidal was squat. His short legs resembled thick tree stumps. He was 4 feet tall and 3 feet wide. His round bald head had no ears, just holes on either side of his head. "Your first fight in the arena is coming up," Vidal said to Allison. "I salute you." He raised his glass, then lowered it. "And I pity you." Vidal shook his head. "I remember my first battle. I was forced to fight and kill my own brother." Your clone brother, Sax corrected. "You still have 28 others." "I know," Vidal agreed, "but it was like killing myself." He sipped his drink. "Your sad tale of woe does not move me," Sax said. "I've suffered worse than you. I sit here and drink elixir while my wife and sons starve in the fodder pits. It has been 2 years since I've seen them. Perhaps they are dead and I don't even know it." Allison shook her head. She'd grown friendly with Sax and Vidal during the course of her training. "Why do you stand for such terrible treatment?" she asked. "Neither Cree nor the campaigner are invincible." "Quiet," Sax said, hushing up Allison. "There are guards like us who question the ways of the arena, but many others are rigidly devoted to the wearing ways of the campaigner. Like the Perlin dolls, they follow his command without question." "Sax is right," Vidal whispered. "Some of us thought that things might change when the old campaigner died, but the new campaigner is even worse." He leaned over closer to Allison. "Plus, the parasitic insect that covers his body makes him practically invincible." Vidal shook his head. "We live better than the father, but we are prisoners just as they are." Sax agreed. "If there was any chance of a revolt succeeding, we might join," he lamented. "But as Vidal said, we too are the campaigners' captives." "Talk like this is dangerous," said a voice from behind the trio. Allison, Sax, and Vidal spun around and came face to face with 3 far-loose muscular aliens with huge ears. They were able to hear whispers 200 yards away. They had no trouble at all hearing the conversation the 3 friends at the bar had just finished. Unfortunately for Allison, Sax, and Vidal, the Parholes belonged to the group that was fiercely loyal to the campaigner. "My friend here resents being compared to a Perlin doll," snarled the first Parhole. "And to tell you the truth, I don't like it much myself." "Oh, Sax, here he didn't mean that your loyalists were as dumb as Perlin dolls," replied Allison, rising to her seat along with her 2 companions. "He meant that, compared to you dolls, the Perlins are practically geniuses." One thing that could truthfully be said for Allison's Pharisee was that she knew how to escalate an already tense situation. The first Parhole swung at Allison. She had anticipated the blow and ducked as Sax brought both hands down on top of the second Parhead's head. Vidal charged his short, tank-like body into the third Parhole as Allison kicked the first one in the midsection. Elite guards and guards in training rose from the bar and from all tables in the cantina. The unwritten code in the guards' cantina was to let a brawl play itself out with no interference. The second Parhole Parhold picked up a bar stool and raised it over his head. Before he could smash it down, Sax boxed both his enormous and Sax boxed both his enormous and incredibly sensitive ears. The Parhold raged in pain, lost his equilibrium, and fell face down on the bar. Vidal continued to pull his way into the third Parhole, ramming him into the walls and furniture of the cantina. Allison, meanwhile, was in a bit of trouble. The original Parhole instigator had her back pinned to a table and was choking her with both his powerful arms. Allison resorted to the hand-to-hand combat skills taught to her by Cree and delivered a smash to the Parhole's nose with the palm of her hand. The stone Parhole released her throat and reeled backwards. Allison got up, kicked him in the knees, then smashed him in the back of his neck with her elbow, sending him crashing to the floor. In a few minutes, the fight was over. Allison, Sax, and Vidal upright their bar stools and retook their seats. That was a nice little workout, said Allison, straightening on her uniform. What happens if those guys tell Cree about our little chat? I wouldn't worry too much, replied Vidal, wiping the sweat from his bald head. Parholes hear so much with those huge ears of theirs that everyone dismisses at least half of what they say as rumors. Just then, Cree walked in, sporting the wreckage from the brawl. He laughed. The three guards quickly lifted their glasses. Your first fight in the arena will live in your memory forever, Sax told Allison. The three guards clinked their glasses together in a toast. Allison, the captain called, ignoring the others. Come with me. The campaigner wishes to meet with you to discuss your appearance in the arena. Allison Fireseed put her glass down and stood up. Yes, Captain, she said. She turned and walked off with Cree. Sax turned to Vidal. I don't like the sound of that, he said. The campaigner doesn't usually discuss anything. I don't like the sound of that at all. I like her, Vidal replied. I'm glad I don't have to face her in the arena. It would be almost as bad as killing myself again. Sax shook his head, then drained his glass of elixir. Let's go. Captain Cree showed Allison to the campaigner's private quarters. He left her standing at the closed door and departed. Allison knocked hard on the door. Come in, the campaigner yelled. Allison opened the door. She entered the room and shut the door behind her. She spied a large wooden chair in the middle of the room. The back of the chair faced her. On the floor near the chair was a huge, ugly insect. It was the bug the campaigner wore over his face, chest and back for protection. Allison took a deep breath. She realized that the campaigner was more vulnerable now than ever before, with his armor off. She might never get another chance like this one. Her hand slowly slid to the hilt of the dagger dangling from her side. You wanted to see me? She called out. Slowly the campaigner spun around in his chair. At long last, Allison came face to face with the unmasked campaigner. You're human, she gasped as her hand dropped from her knife. You're from Earth, just like I am. Allison looked closely at the campaigner. She knew him. They'd met before. You're the man who was the captain of the guard of the old campaigner, she gulped. My brother Josh humiliated you after the old campaigner's defeat. I had forgotten. I mean, you looked like a human then, but now, I mean... The man seated in the chair smiled at Allison. The man seated in the chair smiled as Allison struggled for the right words. Your brother humiliated me, and now I will have my revenge, he answered. Before you go into the arena for the first time, I wanted to make sure you knew just how you were fighting for. This is insane, Allison blurted out. We're both humans. We should be working together. She glanced at the light burden slung over the campaigner's shoulder. You should be helping me. Together we could find a way back home. Allison's eyes narrowed, her face hardened. Cree told me Josh found his way to Earth. He lied, didn't he? The campaigner stood up. His 9-foot frame towered over Allison. Ranoids are born liars, he said. No, the young Turok did not return to Earth. Then where is he? Allison demanded. She pointed at the light burden. And how did you get that? Your brother is in the fodder pit, the campaigner said. Allison shuddered. He traded the light burden in exchange for his friend's life. The campaigner shook his head in disgust. He's not a worthy opponent. He's not Turok. Barry's alive, Allison exclaimed. Cree lied about everything. Hate spread across her face. The campaigner smiled. He threw back his head and laughed. I was going to match you against a dead guard in the arena, but now I have a better idea, he stated. Your opponent in the arena will be none other than Captain Cree himself. He laughed again. How do you like that? How does that opponent suit you? No, snapped Allison. She shook her head. No, she repeated. I hate Cree for what he did, but I don't hate him enough to kill him. She eyed the campaigner. Why are you like this? Why do you get such a thrill from that? The campaigner's eyes blazed. War, he answered. War made me what I am. I was a prisoner during the United States Civil War on Earth. He pointed an accusing finger at Allison. I was sent here by Tal Set, your ancestor, the Turok of that period. Once long ago, I too dreamed of returning to Earth, but over the years I realized I belong here. Brutal, barbaric Galliana is my real home. All I know is death, mayhem, and violence. It is who I am, he smiled. In a way, the Turok Tulset helped me to create the man who will finally destroy the Turok lineage. Your brother is my captive, and tomorrow you will fight Cree in the arena. I will have my revenge at last. No, refused Allison. I will not fight Cree. Then you will die, the campaigner said. Either way, I have my revenge on the Fireseed family. If only Josh were here, Allison thought. If there was only some way to free him from the pit. Tomorrow will be a special day, the campaigner vowed. I will empty the fodder to witness my triumph. Your brother, your friend, and the rest of the fodder pit will be put in the stands. They will see you fight Cree. Your brother will watch as you kill or you be killed, he grinned broadly. And don't even think there's a remote possibility that your brother might help you. He and the rest of the fodder will be closely guarded. And besides, he paused, fingering the light burden, I have this. Your brother, the young Turok, is unarmed and a coward to boot. Something inside Allison snapped. He grabbed her knife and lunged at the campaigner and the campaigner's unprotected face. But the years of combat had honed the campaigner's reflexes into an almost radar-like sixth sense. His powerful hand reached up instinctively and grabbed Allison's wrist. The knife stopped inches from his face. Young fool, he snarled, squeezing so hard Allison thought she felt the bones in her wrist almost snap. I knew you were going to do that the moment you entered the room. He tossed Allison aside like a scrap of paper. I don't know what Cree saw in you, he sighed. Now leave. Tomorrow you die. The campaigner watched as Allison stormed from his chambers, holding her sore wrist. Once again, as she had done many times since acquiring the satchel, the campaigner opened the light burden and thrust his hand in. Once again, he came out empty-handed. How does he do it? The campaigner raged in frustration. Then he slammed the light burden shut and reached for his insect armor. Ugh. What a... Back in the fodder pit, Josh rested uneasily against the wall. Barry was sound asleep and snoring loudly. Josh's eye began to close as well. Before he was fully asleep, he heard it again. It was the voice calling his name. So at first, it got steadily louder. Josh quickly regained his senses. Fled from his home. Josh quickly regained his senses. Sleep fled from his brain. The voice became clear. It was a female voice coming from his enslavement collar. The voice of Adon. Turok, said the speaker. I know of your plight. I have been trying to contact you via the computer chip in your collar. Adon, muttered Josh. Adon, you sold me out, he snapped angrily. You told the campaigner where I was. That's how he captured Barry, Allison, and I. It's your fault we're in this mess we're in. I don't even know where Allison is. Your anger is understandable, but not totally justified, Adon replied. The decision of the Council of Voices was that the welfare of the many was more important than the welfare of the few. I'm sorry for what has happened, but the past cannot be changed. It's the future that concerns me, Adon said. Now that I've discovered the means to communicate with you through this chip in your collar, it is my intention to help free you, as well as your friends and the other prisoners. As Turok, you must lead the prisoners in a revolt against the campaigner. Josh's temper simmered. Now that's a great plan, he said into the collar. How am I supposed to do anything? I don't have the life burden. I traded it to the campaigner to save Barry's life. I don't have any weapons or powers. I'm not Turok anymore, just as the campaigner. That's not so, Adon refuted. A Turok's power comes within his own heart, soul, and mind. The mystic power of the Protector of Air is carried within you. The power to unite and inspire these captives. You must deliver the message. Josh stood up. Have you forgotten about this collar? He grunted. No, replied Adon. I have finally found a way to use it as a transmitter. I am working on a way to use my own bioelectric signal to open the collars. I will contact you when I have achieved this successfully. It is then you must deliver the message of freedom and lead us through Turok. Yeah, well, hurry up about it, Josh insisted. Barry snorted, rolled over and woke up. Who are you talking to, Josh? Barry asked. He looked around. The pit was still and silent. Are you talking to yourself? He asked nervously. That's the first sign of a mental breakdown. Josh shook his head. No, Barry, he replied. I'm not talking to myself. At least I hope I'm not. Okay, it's a stretch. Stretch because of real reasons. There we go. Good old stretch. Maybe that's gonna kill me one day. Or I'm probably gonna accidentally snap one of my bones. Num num num. Chapter 8. Early the following morning, the entrance slab to the fodder pit was raised. Light flooded the dungeon, blinding the captives. Barrow, the guard, stepped up to the opening and stuck his orange head down. Greetings, father, he shouted. Today is a special day. Today you will all witness a historic battle in the arena. Barrow waved his arm. Turnkeys rushed forward and placed ladders in the entrance hall. Armed guards scrambled down the ladders into the pits. In addition to blaster weapons and control devices, the guards carried energy whips. They used the whips to drive the sleepy captives towards the exit tunnel. What's going on? Barry asked Josh. The electric crackling sounds of the energy whips echoed in the dungeon. Josh shrugged shoulders. It appears we're being taken out to the stands to watch a fight, his pad replied. It's probably more like an execution. The armed guards moved towards Josh and friends. A turnkey's whip lashed across Petrov's back. He yelled in pain and began to move towards the tunnel. Let's go, Josh said loudly, while the congested mob slowly inched towards the exit tunnel. Whatever it is, at least we're getting out of this rotten pit. Josh and Barry followed along with a group that included Dermok, Petrov, and Hispad. While under heavy guard, the puzzled captives were driven through the winding serpentine tunnels that led from the pit up to the battlefield. Then they were herded into a special, well-guarded section of the stands. For many of the captives, it was their first look at the sky and their first breath of fresh air in many years. Fresh air! Cried Petrov as he sucked oxygen into his 3 lungs. Fresh air at last! the sky, remarked their mocking awe. I'd forgotten how blue it can look. Stop talking and sit down, Barrow shouted as he directed the guards in charge of the crowd. Josh and Barry blinked. Slowly their pupils adjusted to the abundance of sunlight. Sorry. Josh dropped his sight and glanced around. The arena was overflowing with spectators. He saw trappers and hunters sitting in what would be the cheapest seat in a ballpark back home. In a section closer to the action were well-dressed dinosaur aliens. They feasted on delicacies and as they waited for the combat. Then Josh's eyes focusing on the campaigner. He was sitting He was sitting on his marble throne in his private viewing section. Look there, his pad said to Josh, pointing down to the arena. Standing in the center of the battleground was a rhinoid warrior. That is Captain Cree, the leader of the elite guard, as well as campaigner's second in command, his pad explained. He has not fought in the arena for years. This must be a special match. His pad, Josh, and Barry moved into the stands and took their seats near Petrov and Dermok in the middle of the massive crowd of fodder. Trumpet sounded. Now we'll see who Captain Cree is fighting, his pad said. Two large doors on the opposite side of the battlefield opened. Out into the arena strode Allison, carrying a laser spear and a shield. Guards walked on either side of her. The guards were Sax and Bidol. Josh? Stammered Barry, frantically pointing to the battlefield. It's Allison! Yelled Josh as he jumped to his feet. Down! Shouted Barrow from his guard position behind the fodder. Sit that fodder down! Barrow ordered. Three burly pig guards pushed their way into the crowd stands. They grappled with Josh for a few moments. Then a turnkey pressed the red button on his control device. A shock from his collar instantly jolted Josh into submission. He collapsed in his seat, too dazed to resist or protest. Hey Don, he muttered as he fell back beside Barry. Where are you? I need your help. Then he passed out. Out in the arena, Sax and Bidol walked to predetermined positions, leaving Allison alone to face her rhinoid foe. Cree was armed with a huge cleaver and an electrified net. The combatants faced each other. Prepare to die well, Allison, Cree remarked to his opponent. It is the best you can do. Then he turned to salute the campaigner. The campaigner slowly rose from his seat. In his hand was a flag that, when dropped in the arena, would signal the start of the battle. The packed stands buzzed with excitement, the bloodthirsty crowd anxiously awaiting the life-or-death struggle. Let it begin, the campaigner cried. The crowd roared. The campaigners released the flag. It floated out of the stands and down towards the battlefield floor. Allison knew that when the flag touched the ground, Cree would begin to fight. She turned away from her enemy and raced towards the falling flag. Before it touched the ground, she impaled it on the tip of her laser spear. There will be no bloodshed today, she screamed to the astonished crowd, waving the flag on the tip of her spear above her head. It is time for these brutal games to end once and for all. She turned her spear over and stuck it into the ground, pinning the flag to the soil. Kill her, Cree, the campaigner shouted. Kill the coward! She is just like her miserable brother. Cree raised his razor-sharp cleaver. I'll cut her hair off and toss it into the stands, he shouted. It will bounce through the crowd like a ball. He raced towards Allison, brandishing his weapon. She calmly turned to face him. There was no place to run. No! Sax yelled as he broke from his guard position. The girl is right. The games must end. If it's blood the campaigner wants, let's give it to him. Sax threw his laser spear. Whoosh! The point struck Captain Cree in the chest. Wait. Oh wait, what was that? hang on, what was that? Oh, it's a raid? Oh crap! hang on. Wait, where is my obvious thing? Welcome Raiders, my name is Coyote Knight. also known as Mamoru Honoka. I am a Turok team VTuber slash modder slash level maker slash lore expert slash ace combat aficionado. Currently, I'm reading the novel Turok Arena of Doom. It's a novel based off. I guess it's a sequel to Turok Seeds of Evil. It's not an actual sequel. It's more like a retelling of the events that happen in the game Turok 2 Seeds of Evil. Hell yeah, BTS. Hell yeah, that I love BTS. I love BTS. Honestly, the way that I used to do the chat TTS thing was really scoffy. How's it going? It's been good. It's been good. Tell you I did this Saturday was a double feature. Earlier Gears of War 3 and now the novel reading. I had to make up for the fact that I didn't stream yesterday. I was like, should I stream? Should I not stream? And then I'm like, yeah, you know what? I'm not doing anything anyway, so I'm gonna stream. Let's go stream, and then I'll stream again. But yeah, hope you're having a wonderful. Hope you had a wonderful stream. Mighty Pop. You know what? Maybe I should start Mighty Pog. Yes. Hope you had a wonderful stream. Hope you have if you're tired or whatever, you need water. Appreciate the raid and go get some. You should go get some food if you need to. I went to get food after my other stream. Went hard scuff, rip. I think wait, I saw that you were playing Halo. But now it says party animals. That's not, oh, unless you switch games. Yeah, most likely that's what happens. I think I had. Yeah, it was yesterday.
Launch, so we had to switch to something else.
Oh, I see. MCC. It's just MCC stuff. It's fine when it works, but it's terrible when it doesn't. That's why I still have my original Halo games. Which reminds me that I need to check if they still work. Oh man, my copy of Halo 2, the limited edition, the box is like completely rusted. Maybe I should throw that case away because it looks really ugly now. If I do throw it away, I'm just gonna keep the DVDs and the manual, and that's it. The metal case is just like, I don't know, it looks like it's rusted and it's like growing something weird. It's not mold. It doesn't look like mold, but it definitely looks like it's like disintegrating. Disintegrating. Looks weird. Oh yeah, so real cool. Actually, there's also one thing that I've been thinking about, like just replacing all the DVD cases of all my games. So because a lot of them are like busted or broken. Like my Gears of War 3 case, it's missing a little bit of plastic at the bottom. And I found a little piece of plastic, like green plastic, and I'm like, what is this from? And why is it on the floor? And I looked at my Gears of War case, and I'm like, oh, that's where it came from. They're really cheaply made. The DVD cases after, I think it was 2011. That's when they started to chip out on the plastic, and they're like really thin and very frail too. So I've been thinking, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go to, I don't know, Walmart and just buy a bunch of DVDs, one of those 99-cent deals. Take out the original DVDs, whatever movies, whatever crappy ass movies they have, and then just use those cases for my games. But then again, I also want to replace the covers, the inside cover leaflets, with new ones. I don't know if there's like an online service that you can. Oh, I want a copy of this, and a new one, and just to stick it into a new one. Oh yeah. Oh wait. Why is the TTS not working on the? Oh yeah, I think I forgot to switch the. Yeah, never mind. I forgot to turn on the TTS on YouTube.
Get that cover art.
YouTube. Here we go. Connect YouTube. I forgot about the
Remember
YouTube.
to properly store your discs.
Travel.
Disc rot is a very real thing.
Wait, who
I
said?
was looking through my old Nintendo DS and holy crap, some of the games I have are really expensive now.
Don't sell them, no matter how expensive they are now. Don't sell them. Don't do the stupid thing that I did and sell your games. Hello, Penscrap. Welcome. Hope you're having a wonderful day today. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday, and so I say. Get that covered out. I will. I want to get the I think it's only one or two or maybe four games that the cover art is kind of like trash or bended really weird, really ugly, and it looks really ugly. Every other game, it is the cover art is still nicely protected behind the otherwise really bad DVD case. Like Gears of War 3. I even have, you know what? A year, no, when was it? In 2019, I imported the Japanese limited edition of.
I'm not selling, just surprised, especially with aliens,
Especially with
infestation.
aliens infestation. Hell yeah. Yeah, a couple of years ago, I imported the legendary, no, not the legendary, the limited edition of Halo Reach from Japan. I paid $70 for the limited edition of Halo Reach from Japan, and it's pretty cool.
Got alert.
Got alert? No problem. Thank you for the alert. Thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. We'll be here. I don't know how long I'll be here. Maybe for another 2 hours. Yeah, maybe for another 1.5 hours. Hell yeah. I'm not sure how long it's gonna take me to finish the novel. But yeah. Let's see. How loud is the music? There we go. Okay, so yeah, don't sell your video games. Don't do the thing that I did with which I sold my PSP, which I had modded, and I regret it now. Then again, I only had 2 games in the PS2 and in the PSP, so it's not really that much of a loss, but I still regret it. Okay, so this is where I left off. No! Sax yelled as he broke from his guard position. The girl is right. The games must end. If it's blood the campaigner wants, let's give it to him. Zack threw his laser spear. Whoosh! The point struck Captain Kree in the chest and sank deep into his body. Kree dropped his shield and cleaver. He grabbed the spear's shaft with his 2 hands and staggered forward. He opened his mouth to speak, but couldn't. He fell forward, blood pouring from his open mouth, and landed at Allison's feet. Allison knelt near her fallen enemy. I'm sorry, Kree, she whispered to her dying foe. I'm sorry it had to end this way. Seize the traitor, Sax, the enraged campaigner shouted, and send in Morik, the dead guard, to finish what Krista. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Don't sell those either. Don't sell those either. Oh man, I don't think I have anything like any valuable game. I pretty much. Does a scratch this count as valuable? that's how my games are. They're kind of scratch. Well, at least the old ones that I got when I was like younger. My Xbox games, they're pretty nicely kept, except for Halo 2, which is like really weirdly scratched. I don't know how. But every other game from PS1, they're kind of like scratched. Oh man, imagine buying games now today, from the before 2006, from the 5th generation and 6th generation. No, 6th generation. Yeah, from the 6th generation and before. Holy crap, those prices are insane. I will never buy a game for that much. Ugh. Several Cyclops guards rush at Sax. A door opened and Morik, the flesh-eater sentinel, sprang into the arena with his arm blades glistening at the sun. "The girl is mine!" Morik shouted. "No," Vidal countered. "It is you who are mine." Vidal jumped in front of Morik. The dead guard slashed at Vidal's face, but he blocked the blow with his shield. Vidal held his long, curved sword in a ready position as he whirled on his knees. For a being of his girth, he was lightning fast. His sword slashed out in a circular formation. Fuck! It was Morik's hideous head that sailed into the stand as a grisly souvenir for a bloodthirsty fan. "Down with the campaigner," Vidal shouted. "It's not kill or be killed today," Zack cried as the battle with the guards sent to capture him. "Today is fight to live." "Yes," yelled another guard who joined in with Zack in his fight against the Cyclops. "Fight to live." Soon the chant of "Fight to live" could be heard ringing out in all corners of the arena. Guards loyal to the campaigner engaged in fierce combat with members of the elite guard, tired of their master's barbaric ways.
If the disk is intact enough for a computer to read the raw data, you should be okay depending on who's buying.
Hell yeah. I think, well, I can't even test that out since I don't have a DVD drive anymore. I have one, but I probably need to cut my current computer and move all the components to the other, to the other case. And I don't think any of my components are gonna fit in the other case, unless I completely got the other case, including removing the front panel, all the stuff in there. Maybe I should do like a server or something with that other computer. I mean with that other case, but I still need to buy a hard drive, a fan, a CPU fan, that is. What else do I need to buy? Just that, really. I can just connect it to my TV and then monitor it when I need to. But then I will also need to find a good place to put that other computer. I mean that media server at.
What I mean is if the disk is ROM dumpable without any hitches.
Is the ROM dumpable without any hitches? Hell yeah, I don't know if I... I'm pretty sure my CDs will probably fetch like $5 on eBay, because it's just the CDs. They don't even come with the case anymore. Except for Siphon Filter 3, which the case is broken. I don't know how the case on that game broke. The jewel cases, they're so freaking sensitive. They anything will break them, really. I am so glad I don't have many games. Campaigner. Okay, soon. Soon the chant of "Fight to Live" could be heard ringing out in all corners of the arena. Guards loyal to the campaigner engaged in fierce combat with members of the elite guard tired of their master's barbaric ways. Sax and Beetle carved bloody paths to Allison's side. "Thank you," Allison said to her friends. "Without help, our rebellion will be over all too quickly," Sax sadly admitted. In the area of the stands where the father sat, unrest was beginning to spread among the prisoners. "It is a revolt!" Dermot cried. "Down with the campaigner!" A bunch of turnkeys fingered for his control device shocked Dermot back into his seat. "Fight to live!" Petrov shouted, picking up the chant of the rebellious guards who were now battling for their lives against overwhelming odds. He, too, was shocked severely. The spectators who kept calm simply to be entertained sat back and enjoyed the carnage and mayhem. This show was different from previous battle arenas, but to them it was still just a show. "Wake up, Josh," Barry implored as he shook the limb from the limp body of his unconscious friend. "Wake up! There are 2 outs in the bottom of the ninth, and we're losing. We need you to come out to bat on our side, or the game is over and we lose everything." Oh, I was close to the chapter 9. Okay, hang on. Rich. You know what? I could use for some more coffee. But that'll have to wait until tomorrow. Chapter 9. Joshua fires his eyelids began to blink rapidly. Thank goodness, Barry cried in great relief. All around Barry and Josh, discontented fodder were rising in protest, only to be shocked back into submission by their guards. Josh sat up. As he did, Aaron's voice boomed clearly from his enslavement collar. The time has come for you to take charge and lead, Aaron said to Josh. I have finally calculated the precise way to channel my bioelectric energy throughout your collar. Freedom is at hand, Turok, and you will be its instrument. Aaron's voice trailed off. Joshua's collar began to glow. Barry gasped as he was in shock. There was a loud pop, and the enslavement collar around Josh's neck snapped and fell off. You're free! Barry shouted. Your collar broke! His bat got to his feet. This man is the Turok, he yelled to the crowd of fodder. His power is strong. He snapped his collar with a weapon or talisman. The crowd looked out in astonishment as Josh got to his feet. The time to fight is at hand, Josh yelled. Fight to live. He looked at Barry. Barry's collar began to glow. So did his bat collar. Pop, pop. The two collars sprang open and fell off. Free! Cried his bat. I'm free! The Turok did it! The Turok has come to lead us from this place! Petrov's collar glowed and came apart, as well as Dermok. Dermok's collar glowed and split. Fight! Urged Petrov. Follow the Turok! Down with the campaigner! Dermok screamed. Pop, pop, pop. Everywhere throughout the stands, enslavement collars glowed and then snapped open. The fodder were free from their chains of electronic bondage. Like a great tidal wave, they rose up against their oppressors. Follow me! Josh yelled as he led the prisoners against the guards in the stands. Josh pushed forward until he came face to face with Barrow, who was armed with a light spear. The two warriors faced off and fights broke out around them. You'll never live long enough to see your friends executed, Barrow vowed. You'll die even before this puny rebellion is put down. Barrow thrusted his weapon towards Josh. The young Turok sidestepped the thrust, but the serum-laced pointed seeing Josh's side. He lunged forward and hit Barrow square in the face. His first punch shattered Barrow's nose and rocketed the Cyclops' head backwards. Feeling power rise within him, Josh hit Barrow with a left jab and a crunchy right cross. The Cyclops fell to the floor of the arena stands. Forward! Josh urged the crowd. The mob moved ahead, trampling Barrow beneath their feet, snapping his bones and spine. In the topmost sector of the stands, Dermok and Petrov came face to face with a pig turnkey. When the turnkey was confronted by his former prisoners, he reached instinctively for the control device on his belt. His finger found the red button, and he frankly pressed it. Nothing happened. Petrov looked at Dermok and grinned. Dermok laughed out loud. The turnkey pressed the button again and again. The dumb swine doesn't realize we're not wearing collars anymore, Dermok said to Petrov. Petrov stepped closer to the turnkey, who stepped back in fear, moving to the edge of the stadium wall. His heel touched the edges. There was no place to go. This class on prisoner cruelty is over, Petrov said to the turnkey. It is time for you to drop out. Petrov sucked the turnkey in his piggish mouth, sending him plummeting over the edge of the wall. He fell out of sight. Let's go, Petrov, urged Dermok. The fight is spreading through the arena. Turok is leading the rebellion towards the campaigner private box. From his personal viewing stand, the campaigner watched in shock as the tide of battle quickly turned against him. He knew he had only minutes before the angry mob reached his throne. The campaigner ran forward and vaulted down in the middle of the battlefield. He fell to the ground, then scrambled to his feet. He looked and spotted his intended target, Allison. He stood in the middle of the arena, fighting alongside Sax and Bidol. All around her, the battles raged on. The campaigner raced forward. Bidol saw him coming and sprang to Allison's defense. He jumped towards the campaigner, who reached back and landed a savage blow on Bidol's chin. The unconscious Bidol crumbled to the ground. Next, Sax tried to stop the campaigner's advance. The brutal battlemaster kicked out with his right foot. The blow hit Sax in the midsection. He doubled over. A vicious chop on the back of Sax's neck rendered him unconscious. He collapsed into a limp heap. "Now it is you and I," the campaigner said menacingly to Allison, drawing his dagger. Allison backed away from the brute. She knew her own dagger would be useless against the campaigner while he was wearing his invisible bug armor. Slowly she backed up, step by step, keeping her eyes on her deadly foe. "You're wrong, campaigner," she corrected, pointing across the arena. Josh was leading a group of freed fodder towards them. "It's not just us. My brother's coming. I told you he'd come. The Turok is your opponent now, and he's gonna kick your bug-sticking bug." "First," growled the sinister campaigner, "I will dispatch his little sister." The campaigner raised his dagger above his head, prepared to plunge into Allison. He stepped forward and jerked his arm downward with all of his might toward her heart. To the campaigner's utter shock, Allison reached up with both hands and grabbed him by the forearm. Sidestepping and using her opponent's weight against him, she twisted the campaigner's wrist, whirled to her knees, and sent him sailing in the air over the shoulder. He landed hard on his back, but quickly turned to face her. "Cree taught me well," Allison jeered. She beckoned with her fingers, urging the campaigner to try again. "If you want another shot at me before my brother and his friends get here, you better make it fast." The campaigner snarled like a savage beast as he sprang with his feet and slashed at Allison with his knife. She escaped the blade by inches. The campaigner assumed an attack position with the dagger out in front of his body. Allison faked a move to her left. When the campaigner stepped to counter, she kicked out with her right foot, knocking the dagger from his hand. You run an excellent combat school, campaigner," Allison said. "Correction, you ran a good combat school. I'd say school is about out. It's just about out." The enraged campaigner leaped into the air. He tried to clasp his outstretched arms around Allison's delicate throat. He wanted to squeeze the breath out of her with every fiber of his twisted being. But instead of meeting his charge face to face, Allison rolled back out of the way and dropped to the ground. The campaigner hurled over her. As he flew past, Allison reached up and grabbed Turok's light burden, yanking the campaigner's right shoulder. She grasped the fringed satchel tightly and turned to face her adversary just as her brother arrived to the scene. The campaigner landed on his hand and knees in the dirt. "Are you okay, Allie?" Josh asked, grasping her shoulders and squeezing her tightly. He was thrilled to see she was still alive, and apparently holding her own quite well against the campaigner. Behind Josh ran Barry and hundreds of free captives. "I'm fine, big bro," Allison replied. "Long time no see, by the way. Did you lose something?" She held out the light burden. "Sort of," Josh said sheepishly. "It's a long story, but thanks." He took the light burden and slipped it over his shoulder just as the campaigner got to his feet. Josh raised his arms into the air. "Stop the fighting!" he shouted. His voice boomed throughout the arena and echoed through the stands. "Too many have already died to satisfy his bloodthirsty whims." Slowly, the individual battles in and around the arena ceased. The fighting was over. The captives had won their freedom. Near Allison and Josh, Sax and Bidol recovered and got to their feet. They faced their former taskmaster. "There will never be peace until the campaigner admits defeats," Zack said. Zack is right, Vidal agreed. If he declares to everyone here that he had lost, the battle is truly ended. Well, Josh shouted to the campaigner, what do you say? I say there is still one last battle to be fought, the campaigner replied defiantly. I will never admit complete defeat until you have bested me personally, the campaigner paused, and it must be a fight to the finish. Campaigner versus Turok, just like old times. All eyes trained on Josh of Fireseed. Would he fight? Josh remembered the words of Aiden had spoken to him while he was locked in the pit. The safety and welfare of many was more important than the safety and welfare of a few. Or just one. Josh looked at Barry. Fight him, Barry said softly. He turned to Fizzpat. You are the Turok, Fizzpat said. You can do it, Josh, Allison said. I have faith in you. Fight, Turok, Petro called out somewhere in the crowd. You are our leader now, Zack said to Josh. My wife and children may be somewhere among the free fodder. I can't search for them until I know our battle with the campaigner is truly over. Well, Turok, chided the campaigner, what is your decision? We will fight, Josh called out without a trace of fear in his voice. It's your funeral, campaigner. A loud cheer arose, then a shudder went down Josh's spine. In a way, the campaigner was getting what he wanted all along. Josh and he were going to do battle before a crowd of eager onlookers. Holy crap, a chapter 10 already. Chapter 10. Turok prepared to do battle. He donned his mystic breastplate, leggings, and the bandana with the folding eye. Then he faced the campaigner as crowds of anxious spectators backed away from a circle around to form a circle around them. Josh positioned himself to reach into the light burden. The light burden provides you with an unfair advantage, Turok, the campaigner complained. You have an arsenal of weapons at your fingertips. The handful of remaining supporters of the campaigner grumbled in agreement. That didn't stop your predecessor from fighting me, replied Josh, and losing. Hey! Barry called out. Josh is not cheat. Let the campaigner name his weapon of choice. He'll beat you anyway. Allison slid up beside Barry and poked him sharply in the ribs with her elbow. Can't you keep your big mouth shut? She asked angrily. The blonde-headed father has made a good point, the campaigner called out. I choose sabers. Call it a sentimental choice from my Civil War days. No, shouted Sax. The campaigner is an expert swordsman. Young Turok would be no match for him. I said I choose sabers, the campaigner repeated. Fight or be declared the loser. He said to Josh. Sabers it is, Josh agreed, handing the light burden to Allison. Vidal moved to the arena's lower left arsenal to collect the weapons. Will a saber cut through that bug armor? Allison asked Sax. If the campaigner is weakened, it may, her friend replied. The armor is, after all, a living creature that is greatly affected by the physical condition of its host. Suddenly, Vidal came racing out of the tunnel that led down to the arsenal. In his hands were two gleaming sabers. What's wrong with Vidal? Sax asked. He moves like his backside is on fire. Something is on fire, Barry shouted. Look! He pointed at the tunnel's exit. A funnel of thick black smoke was seeping out and twisting its way skywards. Prisoners have set fire to the main computer room and to the arsenal, Vidal cried in alarm. But we don't have much time. He stopped near the two combatants and dropped the sabers at their feet. His chest heaved and he gasped to regain his breath. With the weapons and the explosives stored down there, the entire arena could be blown to pieces at any time. A collective shriek of terror rose from the crowd. Look at that! Dermot shouted, gesturing towards the tunnel. A large tongue of fire licked up the arena walls. There too! Fizzpat pointed at another exit. A ball of fire rolled out of the arena. Screams, cries and shouts of alarm filled the air as the crowd began to panic. "We got to get out of here right now," Pedro called to the crowd. "I know a secret escape route," Sax shouted. "Everyone follow me." Sax ran off with the hysterical crowd following as the fire spread. The ground began to shake and a low frightening rumble came from deep within the bowels of the stadium. "Let's go," Barry said to Allison and Josh. "This is over. All the others were already fleeing to safer ground." "No," refused the campaigner. He reached down and snatched up the saber. The campaigner kicked the other sword towards Josh. "Defend yourself, Turok," he ordered. Josh picked up the saber and shifted the weapon back and forth, from hand to hand, getting a feel of its weight and balance. At that instant, a small explosion shook the entire stadium. Stone walls on the arena cracked and crumbled. The air was filled with more cries and screams from the escaping crowd as father and their former guards funneled through the exit to the outside world. Allison and Barry wobbled and struggled to keep their footing. The ground was shaking as fissures split apart the land beneath them. "Come on, Josh," Allison begged. "Let the campaigner stay if he wants, but we should go, otherwise we're all gonna die. The entire arena is crumbling around us." The campaigner growled like a mad beast, lurching forward with his saber raised. He swung his finely honed sword at Josh's head. Josh got the blade of his weapon just in time to block the attack, metal clanging against metal. "Go!" he yelled to Allison and Barry. "Run! I'll follow, but I have to finish this here and now." The campaigner pulled back his saber and once again savagely hacked at his foe. Josh again managed to block the blow. Huge blocks of stone were now falling everywhere. Smoke below skyward as walls of flame shot up from the lower regions and began to consume the training complex and the arena battlefield. "I won't leave," Allison argued. "We have to," Barry told her. She grabbed her arm and pulled hard. "Josh knows what he's doing. Come on." Reluctantly, Allison gave in. Slowly, she broke in a trot behind Barry. They raced for the exit, following Sax and the others. Allison and Barry disappeared in the clouds of thick gray smoke. The campaigner lowered his saber and halted his attack for an instant. "Now, Turok," he grunted. We're alone. No one will see me kill you." "Why must one of us die?" Josh said. "Don't you understand? It's over, campaigner." "It's not over until the last drop of blood is spilled, Turok," the campaigner called, "and that blood will be yours." He resumed his wild attack, striking blow after blow, which Josh blocked with increasing difficulty. The Turok line has been a constant thorn in the side of campaigners throughout history. Your ancestor Talset made me what I am today. Now I intend to exact my revenge on you. The gleaming silver blade of his saber slashed down at Josh's neck. Josh had his blade up shoulder height to block it just in time. Sparks flew as the blades clashed against each other. Josh slashed at the campaigner, driving him back. "Don't be a fool," Josh grunted, the exhaustion from his long ordeal starting to take its toll. "Don't mistake compassion and reason for weakness and cowardice. You'll find out, like others did before you, that killing a Turok is easier said than done." Josh slashed hard with his blade. The campaigner managed to block the mighty blow, but it drove him to his knees. The battlemaster slashed back at his younger foe, gaining enough an advantage to regain his footing. The fierce battle raged on as the fire around them spread. The rumble beneath their feet increased on a deafening din. The ground shook with such intensity that the combatants struggled to retain their balance. All around them, the arena was breaking apart. The campaigners' battle complex was systematically being reduced to charred piles of burning rubble. "We're running out of time, campaigner," Josh called at a break in the battle, when both men paused to catch their breath. The world you knew is crumbling all around you. The day of the gladiator is over. Lay down your weapon and let's get out of here before we're burned alive. We're both burned alive. What better place for a campaigner to perish than oh crap. What better place for a campaigner to perish than his own arena? The campaigner stated calmly. I've seen thousands lose their lives here. What difference will it two more lives make? The intensity and ferocity of the campaigners' renewed attack increased. The blades of the two mighty warriors clashed again and again, clanging along amidst the smoke and rubble. Kaboom! A sudden massive explosion caused the ground to tremble so violently that Josh lost his balance. Slipping to one knee, he momentarily dropped his guard. The campaigner saw the opening and immediately took advantage of it. He lunged. The razor sharp point of the campaigner's saber sliced through the flesh of Josh's left shoulder, opening a gash. Blood seeped out. Josh snarled angrily. You'll have to do better than that, campaigner. The searing pain in his shoulder and the sight of his own blood enraged Turok. He fought back with the mad savagery of a cornered grizzly bear. He beat the campaigner's back. Seeing an opening, Josh slashed a cut across the bog armor that protected the campaigner's chest. To his surprise, the saber blade sliced through the insect shell like a red-hot knife through butter. As its host grew weaker, so had the formerly invulnerable insect. Blood and internal organs gushed out of the book's gaping wound. The mortally injured insect released its parasitic grasp from the campaigner and slowly peeled away from his chest, back and face. Pieces of the dead bug fell to the ground, twitching as its life fluids poured out. Then it became still and died at its host's feet. For the first time, Josh got a look at the face of the man behind the bug mask. Seeing the face of the man he had just humiliated after defeating the previous campaigner brought a flood of thoughts on Josh's mind, and a single question to his lips. Did you capture my sister and friend to lure me here just to satisfy your personal need for revenge? Josh said, scowling in contempt. What kind of man are you? He angrily gritted his teeth. All this because I embarrassed you once? No, Turok. The unmasked campaigner disagreed. This wasn't about revenge. The campaigner jabbed at Josh with his sword. Josh turned the thrust aside. The campaigner pulled back and spoke again. You disrespected our strict warrior code. You have challenged the very integrity of our gladiatorial games and show contempt for a fighting tradition thousands of years old. He glared at the young Sequin warrior before him. Who are you to judge our ancient ways, to question our traditions, to say how another should live or die? Tell me, young whelp, who are you? I am Turok, Josh replied without a moment's hesitation. I am protector of Earth, and I'm a pretty darn good baseball player too. Josh threw in that last for himself. The campaigner grunted and closed in on his foe. He unleashed a fury of blows, slashes, and thrusts. Josh was hard pressed to turn them aside, but miraculously he managed to avoid more injury. The two men were now near total exhaustion. Their prolonged battle had drained every drop of their energy and severely sapped their reserves of strength. Both warriors were forced to pause in order to catch their breath. Josh's shoulders wound throbbed in agony. You're wrong, Josh puffed. What you have here isn't a warrior code or a fighting tradition. It's enslavement of the most horrible kind. There's no honor in this. He waved his arms towards the crumbling and burning arena. Kill or be killed aren't the words of a true warrior. Fight to live, campaigner, urged Josh. Fight for justice and freedom. You're from Earth. Don't you have a single drop of humanity left in you? Did that parasitic bug you wore drain every drop of human compassion from your veins? I may be human, but I lost my humanity long ago, the campaigner confessed. As a prisoner of war, I was forced to steal scraps of bread from dying men in order to survive myself. When I came to Galiana many years ago, I quickly learned that the credo of the Lost Land is survival of the fittest. It is all I have ever known. It is who I am. Kablam, boom, kablam. A series of powerful explosions ravaged what little was left of the campaigners' crumbling arena. The ground ripped apart and seams cracked open all around the two foes. Smoke, fire, and toxic gases belched forth out of the fissures. The foul air burned Josh's nostril and chest as he sucked into his lungs. Josh looked towards the route the others had used to escape from the raging inferno. He saw that their only path to freedom was about to come tumbling down. "We're out of time," he said to the campaigner. Josh tossed aside his weapon. "Come with me. I'll help you regain your humanity. I'm going back to Earth. I'll take you with me." Josh bravely stretched out his unarmed hand to the campaigner in a clear demonstration of peace. Oops, sorry. The campaigner raised his saber to cut off Josh's hand at the wrist. Josh could have pulled his hand back, but he didn't. Courageously, he kept it stretched out. The campaigner started to cut downward and then stopped the blade in mid-descent before it could touch Josh's flesh. The steadfast bravery of the young man made the campaigner experience pangs of emotion he hadn't felt in decades. He pulled the blade back and stared at the gleaming silver weapon. For a second, he stood frozen in thought as the only world he knew exploded around him. The campaigner tossed his saber into a steaming crack in the ground behind him. "Go," Joshua Fire said. He commanded. "I order you to go. Save yourself. I belong here. This place is a part of me, and I am part of it. If it's doom, then I will perish too," he faced Josh. "Go," he bellowed. "The campaigner orders you from his arena." He pointed towards the burning exit. Josh solemnly withdrew his hand and nodded. He turned towards the exit path as the burning walls of the arena finally collapsed. The last exit was buried beneath tons of smoldering rocks and splintering wood. There was no chance of leaving the arena now. Joshua was trapped. There was only one way out of the raging inferno. Josh reached up and lowered the folding eye. He peered through the mystical lens, desperately searching for a spatial portal large enough for him to fit through. The sound of the rumbling below him increased. The shaking also intensified. There were only seconds left before the center of the arena would be blasted to bits. Josh spied a folding gate opening near the fissure the campaigner had tossed his weapon into. The portal was only the size of a laundry chute. It would be a tight squeeze, but Josh had no choice. He ran towards it. "Farewell, campaigner," he called out as he leaped headfirst into the portal and slid into the hazy netherscape. Before he exited the flaming arena, he heard the destructive explosion that reduced the campaigner's home base to a huge, charred crater of smoking rubble. His last glimpse of the battle complex was that of the campaigner standing perfectly still, resigned to his fate. Josh saw a flash as a rolling wave of fire swept over the earthling who fought his way to a throne as a gladiator in a hostile lost land. The campaigner, the ruler of the brutal arena, died as he had lived, violently. He faced his demise willingly. The campaigner perished without uttering a single word of regret or a cry or fear. Stretch. Ugh. And he's dead. Let's go. The campaigner is dead again. But this time he died with the arena. Chapter 11. Chapter 11. Joshua Farseed catapulted himself into the mysterious realm of the interdimensional Netherscape. Once again, he was unable to control his direction of destination. He bounced from portal to portal, finding numerous exits close to him. This is nuts, he thought. I'm not trying to find my way back to Earth or anything. I just want to get to a fall gate outside the arena. I've made short journeys like that hundreds of times since I started doing this. The pain in Josh's injured shoulder gave him a clue to his problem. Between the loss of blood and total exhaustion, I don't even have enough control to pick a fall gate 100 yards from where I started, he thought. Josh tumbled from fall gate opening to fall gate opening without being able to fully enter any one portal. He escaped death on Galliana only to find himself once again trapped in the confusing maze of connections between dimensions. Josh found himself going through the fall gates up to a certain point before being violently yanked back into the Netherscape, as full passage was denied to him. In one instance, Josh's head poked through a portal in the sky above an alien world. His head stuck out of his net as he peered down a group of alien children far below. The children had blue screen and 4 arms each. They were wearing strange uniforms and playing a game on the field. Josh couldn't believe his eyes. The field looked like a baseball diamond, and the game appeared to be a version of the game he loved and exceeded at. He was amazed. Josh saw a blue-skinned alien wind up and pitch a large ball to an opposing batter. Before the batter could swing, one of the alien outfielders spotted Josh's face protruding out of the sky. "Look!" cried the alien. "A monster!" The other fielders glanced up. One by one, they pointed at Josh and hollered. The game was completely disrupted. What happened next, Josh never got the chance to see. He was sucked back into the Netherscape and pinballed toward another portal. The young Sequin warrior careered from off one fall gate opening and bounced towards another like a living ping pong ball. He hit the opening and was given a startling look at a brutal primitive world somewhere in another time and dimension. Josh saw a winged tiger the size of an elephant soar up out of the sky. The tiger had long, saber-like fangs. Its gleaming claws flashed as it dove towards the back of a giant longhorn bull. The bull was as large as a whale and as yellow as the full moon. The bull was peacefully grazing in a field of purple grass. It didn't know its life was in great danger. "Look out!" Josh screamed, hoping to warn the bull and give it a fighting chance for survival. His warning cry was never heard. The tiger landed on the bull's back and stuck its claws into the creature's back. Its fangs sank deep into the animal's neck. Blood gushed from the punctured wound. The bull bellowed in anguish. The tiger withdrew its teeth and flapped its wings, lifting its mortally wounded prey high into the air. Again, Josh was pulled back from a portal. His glimpse at another world quickly closed as he was ripped away from the fall gate opening by some invisible force he could not understand or control. The young Turok was repelled from the portal and drawn towards another. The sights he glimpsed at the threshold of the next portal were the most disturbing of all. "It's Earth!" Josh cried, instantly recognizing his home planet. "But it's Earth many, many years ago. I'm seeing the past come to life." Josh's view was of a battlefield in Europe. He saw French forces under the guidance of Napoleon Bonaparte. Were charging to engage English soldiers into battle. Rows of cannons were firing, men were shooting, units of cavalry were thundering towards Horbach. "It's Waterloo," Josh gasped as he once again bounced away his viewing portal. Josh focusing concentration, summoning all his remaining strength, putting the pain in his shoulder aside, he felt a small degree of control return to him. Then he steered towards a large portal that didn't spit him back out into the netscape. He flew through the passage like he was slipping down a great water slide, shot out of the fall gate opening, and came crashing down in some bushes in the lost land of Galliana, not far from the smoldering ruins of the campaigners' arena. "I told you he'd find a way to get out of that death trap," Barry shouted, breaking into a run towards the spot where Josh had crash landed. "Josh!" yelled Allison, racing towards her brother. "Are you okay?" Josh struggled to get to his feet. "Your arm," Allison said as she checked out his wounds. "How did that happen?" "It's just a nick," Josh replied. "I get from the campaigner." Barry started out anxiously. Did the campaigner?" he spouted. "He didn't escape, did he?" Joshua slowly shook his head. "He went down with his sinking ship like a sea captain," the second warrior said. "He died in that last big explosion." Allison inhaled deeply. "I know he was brutal, bloodthirsty. I know he was a brutal, bloodthirsty adversary, but he was also human, just like us. I can't help feeling a little bit sorry for him." "Huh," Barry grunted. "Well, I don't. He was the most inhumane human I've ever met. He tried to kill Josh. He forced me to fight a centaur. He tried to make you fight to the death in the arena," he told Allison. "Human? That guy was about as human as Attila the Hun, and he didn't have half of Attila's charming personality." "I could be wrong," said Josh, "but I think in the end he regained just a tiny bit of his lost humanity. He died the death of a campaigner and expressed no regrets, but he spared me when he had the chance to take his petty revenge. I thought that was pretty human of him." "I find that hard to believe, young Turok," his bat said as he walked up to join the group. Petro, Dermok, and Vidal were also with his bat, as were Barry, Allison, and a few other former captives. "A campaigner feels no emotion. He died as he lived, in brutal fashion. This world is well rid of him." "Where are the others?" Josh asked, ready to change the subject and think about their next step. "What happened to the free captives? And the guards who supported our struggle for freedom?" "Most have already gone, Turok," Dermok said. "They departed hours ago, each going in his separate way. Some decided to make for the safe land," said Vidal. "Sax chose to lead them. They have an excellent chance of making it there under his leadership." "Sax?" Josh said. "He's the guard who helped Allison in the arena," Barry explained. "He took care of Kree, the campaigner's captain." "And this is my friend Vidal," Allison said, introducing to Josh. He defeated the Sentinel Death Guard." Vidal and Josh shook hands. Josh thanked Vidal for intervening on behalf of his sister. "In a way," Vidal replied. "We all fought for ourselves, I guess. That's what a rebellion is about. Individuals battle for personal reasons that benefit the common good. Take Sax, for instance. He fought for his family and luckily found them alive after the battle. He was reunited with his wife and children. Now he's leading them and others to the safe lands." Josh scratched his head. "Did you say the others left hours ago?" he questioned. Barry nodded. Yes. Why?" "I guess I was trapped in the Netherscape longer than I realized." Allison put her arms around her big brother and hugged him. "I'm glad to have you back," she said. Josh returned the hug. "I'm glad to be here," he admitted. Every trip to the Netherscape is a little scarier than the one before it." He sighed and looked at his sister in the eye. "But I'll keep trying to get us back to Earth. I know practice makes perfect." Allison gently touched her brother's arms. She smiled. "That may not be necessary anymore," she said. "Huh?" sported Josh. "What do you mean?" "We may have found a new way to get home," Barry said. He turned and looked at his bat, Petrov, and the others. "Barry is correct," his bat replied. "In your absence, we have put our minds together to discuss the possible routes of escape from Galliana." What have you come up with? Josh wanted to know. The gatekeeper, Pedro burbled. Dermot rapidly nodded his head. Yes, the gatekeeper, he stated. The gatekeeper is our only hope of escape. He is a ruthless, cunning Karobit. He is not to be trusted, but he is also known to navigate the portal between worlds. That's why we have remained here with Barry and Allison, Biddle added. It is our intention to go to the gatekeeper for passage to our home worlds. Josh turned to Hispat. How do we find him? He asked. Hispat's long neck, forked tongue shot out of his serpent mouth and curled before rolling back in. Biddle knows the way, Hispat stated. He shifted his gaze to Biddle. Josh looked at the former member of the elite guard. I've seen him, Biddle said. Once during a raid for fodder with the old campaigner, I came across the alien harbor master. It was near the vast water barrier where his terminal is located. Josh couldn't believe his ears. This is good news, he announced as he slapped Biddle on his white back. For all of us. Indeed it is, agreed the Viperian sage Hispat. Will you help lead our group safely to the gatekeeper's terminal, young Turok? Of course he will, Allison spoke up and answering for her brother. It's either lead or practice in the Netherscape, she turned and winked at Josh, and he hates to practice anything, except baseball. Josh laughed. I'll lead the way. I'll lead, he said. Any chance to get home without working at it? Any chance to get home without working at it? That sounds good to me, Barry chimed in. I don't know how much longer I can last here without pizza or video games. Josh and Biddle left. Wait, what? What the hell happened here? Josh and Biddle left. Wait, what? Somebody mistyped something here. Josh and Biddle led the others away from the smoking wreckage of what was once the campaigner's arena without so much as a single glance back. Don't miss Turok Adventure number 4, Path of Destruction. The gatekeeper offers a way back to Earth for Turok. Just one step through the teleporter and flash, it's home sweet home, or so he says. But Turok, Barry, and Allison learn the gatekeeper's deadly secret, and it sends them to Earth's frightening future, where humans are controlled by robots. Hell yeah, and that's it. Oh wow, that's it. That's it for this novel. 88 pages. Hang on. Hang on. What do I do now? I wasn't expecting to finish the novel this one. Close this. Close this. Close this. You know what? I'm gonna go quickly to the bathroom. So give me a couple of minutes. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. So yes, I'll be back.
Stay cool, baby.
Bring it on, sucker. This my kind of shit. Yeah, bring it on, sucker. This my kind of shit. Yeah, bring it on, sucker. This my kind of shit. Yeah, bring it on, sucker. This my kind of shit.
Just a little time out. Scratch. Damn! Stand up. Fall down. Stand up. Yeah, that's right. Fall down. To the left. You're doing good, baby. To the right. To the left. To the right. Stand up. Hell yeah. Fall down. Stand up. All right. Fall down. To the left. To the right. To the left. Yeah, that's right. To the right. What's up, ladies? Gonna freak you on. Stay cool, baby. Man, that was nasty.
Yeah, bring it on, sucker. This my kind of shit. Yeah, bring it on, sucker. This my kind of shit. Yeah, bring it on, sucker. This my kind of shit. Yeah, bring it on, sucker. This my kind of shit.
I'm in the zone, baby. Oh yeah, I got enough for all of y'all. Ain't enough freaks to stop this man. Here comes some more. Boom. I'm in the zone, baby. Boom. Oh yeah, I got enough for all of y'all. Boom. Ain't enough freaks to stop this man. Boom. I can do that all night long. Stand up. Fall down. Stand up. Yeah, that's right. Fall down. To the left. You're doing good, baby. To the right. To the left. To the right. Stand up. Hell yeah. Fall down. Stand up. All right. Fall down. To the left. To the right. To the left. Yeah, that's right. To the right. Gonna freak you on. Stay cool, baby. Oh yeah, I'm back in the game.
Yeah, bring it on, sucker. This my kind of shit. Yeah, bring it on, sucker. This my kind of shit. Yeah, bring it on, sucker. This my kind of shit. Yeah, bring it on, sucker. This my kind of shit. Bring it on, bring it on, bring it on, bring it on, sucker. Bring it on, bring it on, bring it on, bring it on, sucker. Bring it on, bring it on, bring it on, bring it on, sucker. This my kind of shit.
Yes, I am back. I just took a little bit bathroom break because why not? I have an idea of what to do next until 9:30 at least. Wait. Oh no, my freaking microphone is moving again. Oh crap. Oh no. Oh crap. Oh well, I'll guess I just keep that like this. Where is it? Elgato? No, not Elgato. Okay, so this one and this one. Hell yeah. We're gonna continue making gum. I mean level, not game. What to do after reading Turok? Make Turok map. Fuck, hell yeah. Did I already open it? Oh yeah, I did open it. Okay, let's go. Oh yeah, that's right. I wanted to check why the hell do I still the sectors? They have the wrong values. Ambience, music, draw order. I think I need to check out something. Let's see. I need to figure out what ambient sounds I need. Smoke 39 Turok notes. I think that's what it's called. GitHub. There we go. This is what I wanted. Levels, map files. Here we go. Ambience. The one I'm looking for is Wildcats. No, not that one. Wildcat, T-Rex, apes, birds, and rumble. Wildcats, occasional ape, grave, no, enclosed, environment, lost land, wind, rumble, wildcats, T-Rex. Level 8 moan, spacious. I'm going with I'm gonna set it to 4. Definition, environment, jungle, number. Okay, which one is which? I think it's 4. Okay, what do I have set? What do I have this set as? Ambience 4. Wait, please move out of the way, please. There we go. So I got this set to 4, but I want Lost Land, so I'm pretty sure it's 5. So then I need music. Music, where's music? Final computation, map, cave ambience, level 5 catacomb. For that, I think I'll gotta be set it to jungle. I don't know if jungle feels right. Treetop village. Silence, ancient ruins, level 3, level 6, level 8, level 1 and 2. I'm gonna set it to the Treetop village, so that will be number 7. And for now, I'm gonna keep the value, the sector value to 10. Yeah, I'm gonna set it to 10. Now, I gotta save all. Wait. I forgot to change something. Oops, I forgot to change something on the, what is it called? On Twitch. I'll save it. I'll save it real quick. Okay, let me switch to this scene first real quick. I need to set something on Twitch, which is the stream title, and mainly the stream title on the what's it called? Both the stream title and the what is it called? This thing, the category. I want to set it to Turok. The old Turok Dinosaur Hunter. Turok Battle of the Bio Dinosaurs. Since when that has been a category on Twitch? I have no idea why. Castle Wars. Here we go. Now, okay, now we're good. Might as well do this little bit real quick. 1, 2, okay, we're ready. So now I can close this and switch to the other scene. Here we go. Now I can switch to the other scene. Let's save. I'm gonna save this thing because I wanna make sure that the ambient and the music are the correct music, are the correct values in game. So it's supposed to be the ancient jungle. I mean the treetop village sound. But what about the ambient noises? Hang on, I gotta pause the music. Let's see. Yep, it is the right. It's the right values. Okay, that's all I wanted to check. Now I can continue working on this. Validate, grid size, snapping, rotation. Okay, there we go. I don't think I finished duplicating meshes for all this, did I? No, I didn't. This is where I left off. What I need, 1, 2. No, never mind. I only need these two. And time to bring them here. Da, 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 da. Da, da, do, 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 do. Please don't hurt me. Oh man, the poor Otis. He goes. He lived the way he died by doing nothing. At least in the betas, he was kind of useful. I'd say he was kind of useful, but the flashlight didn't even work in the betas. Maybe I should do another deep dive in the Turok 3 beta, but the one from May 30. That is the one that I played a long ass time ago, and I got a couple of videos of it on YouTube. Crap. The hell happened? Why did it only select that? There we go. That beta from May 30 is the one that I have a couple of videos of. But they're like really old. I believe they're like less than 720p. So I guess it could be a cool idea for the stream. I might do it. Let's see. This is the Memorial Week. Yeah, this is Memorial Weekday. I mean weekend. So I may end up doing it this week. I still have the emulator where the other beta worked. So you know what, I might as well do it this week. For when's the 4th? Let me check when's the 4th on yada 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 UTC. Where is it? Where is it? Hide agenda. I don't have an agenda. Wait, this is June. Oh, this is June. I'm like, wait a minute. What? This is in the actual thing. Wednesday, Thursday. So Thursday is the 4th and Friday is the 5th. If I do end up doing a beta, what is it called, playthrough from the May 30th build from 2000, it's gonna be on Saturday. On Thursday, what I got planned is just run through all of Ace Combat 4 in one sitting for the 4th of July. I have no idea if that's thunder outside or if somebody's like really excited with fireworks. Or maybe somebody's shooting. Or maybe, I think it's fireworks. I hate it when they do that. It's not even the 4th of July yet and they're already using fireworks. Like, bruh. It's annoying. At least I don't have to listen to them. My air conditioner kind of like completely defense the fireworks when the town over decides to, hey, it's time for us to be obnoxious with fireworks. Here we go. We gotta do this and that and all that. Let's see. How much do I have left to... How much should I complete this? Holy Holy crap. Oh no, there's still plenty of it. Okay, I have an idea. 1, 2, 1, 2. I have an idea. So it's 1, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 and 6. Well, actually, no, I don't need that. I need 3. Okay, here we go. I wanted to copy paste multiple things, but it seems like it wasn't gonna work. So I'll just do it like this first. Then I can do this. Select all of this. Select all matching meshes. Copy. Oh. Now I can bring this over here. And we're good. Okay, so that one is kind of like weird. Okay, something went wrong here. Something went bad. Yeah, from the looks of it, something went bad. Either here... Okay. Where? Where did it go wrong? Probably in this one. No, it didn't go wrong in this one either. What the hell? Here, maybe? Oh, it was here. Okay, so this is where I went wrong. Didn't line up the meshes correctly. Okay, so that means it's probably also broken on this side. Or maybe not. Let's see. Yeah, they're definitely broken on this side too. Okay. No, they're... Wait, were they broken or not? What the hell? Let's see. No, they're not broken. Okay, that's weird. Okay, well, whatever. Okay, so now I need this mesh, or actually this and this and this and this and this. 6 objects, thank you. Right there. You know what? I just realized that I bought the limited edition run for Turok 3. All because I want the freaking soundtrack. I don't care about the game. I already got the game on Steam. I bought a limited edition copy of Turok 3 just for the soundtrack alone. If what's his name, Nelson Everhard, just like did his own, what is it called? I guess you would say run, his own soundtrack run, like selling it, selling a physical version of it, I would probably done that instead. But I wonder how profitable would that be if he were to do it. I don't think it'd be that profitable, since it would need to be self-published. And also he had to fight probably the he'd have to fight the what is it called, the copyright holders of Turok. Although maybe he could like get away with like calling it something else, like samples or something, and not directly linking it to Turok. But it's still Turok in some way. Okay, okay. What happened to this one? I have no idea. There we go. Where is the concave? Now we bring this one over here. Where are the meshes? They should be here. Okay, there we go. Now the same here to this one. Wait, did I even copy them? I don't think I did. Okay, so now there we go. How far? Yeah, I'm getting close to the edge, to the actual edge of the map. Or the actual playable area, I should say. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. Copy. Drag all this. Gotta make sure that they're lined up nicely. This one. Okay. There we go. So now I just gotta seal this off. But I need a... Do I need a concave or a convex? No, I need both. Oh, come here. 1, 2, so minus 90. Actually, I think it might have been 0 or 180. 180. There we go. It was 180. For this one, 90. Okay, so it's probably 0. Okay, so it was 180. Okay, now line this baby up. Here we go. 1, 2, copy paste. Now move all these boys and we're ready. Da 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 da, right there. And there. One more. Damn. It's like I'm on autopilot now. I'm so used to this level editor that it feels like I'm on autopilot now. Ta-da! There we go. And there we now it's closed. Rotate these bad boys. Now I wonder if there's like extra things that I could probably figure out with this level editor. Maybe there's some like hidden stuff that's that there's still that I can probably learn and like automate this even quicker, faster, deadlier, become faster, become deadlier. Da -da -da, na, 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 da -da. Okay, it refuses to. What the hell? Why do you refuse to rotate the way you want? The way I want. There we go. Now I need a concave mesh, or I should say two, and line it up real nicely. And we're pretty close to the edge where the rest of where I started. Control C, Control B, and there we go. More. Control C and Control B, and there we go. There we go. Give me something good. Only option. Hell yeah. The only option. Ow! I wonder when I'm gonna freaking stream Siphon Filter. Probably when I'm done with Halo. And when I'm gonna stream Halo? Probably when I'm done with Gears of War. I still have Gears of War Judgment, 4, 5, High Busters, and then it's time to move on to Halo, Combat Evolved 2, 3, ODST, and Reach. At least with Halo, it's a little bit. There's less games, but they're still kind of like around the same size as Gears of War. And then what will I do after Halo? I mean, after Siphon Filter, I got no idea. Actually, you know what? Siphon Filter might actually be the longest series that I probably streamed. Wait, never mind. There's still Ace Combat. I haven't even done Ace Combat yet. Oh, I mean, technically I have done it. It's just that I haven't completely finished it. Like, I'm still in Ace Combat 4. I still need 5, 0, 6, and then 7. And 5, it's probably the longest one. Ace Combat 5 definitely seems to be like the longest. I'd say probably 7 being the second longest. And maybe 0 too comes after that. There we go. Yay! The castle is ready. Technically it's not ready. I still have to populate it with additional stuff in here. And I have to figure out what to do inside here. Like this castle mesh that I made, I need to figure out what to do with the inside. Most likely I won't do anything with this part. Let's see, what else do I have to do? How the heck am I supposed to seal this off? I want to create a bridge. So I kind of sort of have an idea what to do here. Control C, Control B. Well, I'll try to see if it looks good. Control C, Control B. There we go. Okay, that looks weird. Why did I put it like that? There we go, and we're closed. It's closed. Okay, if I want this to be over here, what do I even need to do? I need to add another mesh here in the middle. So instead, I guess I'm gonna leave it like that. Okay, so I need 2. And then move this over here. Oh, crap. Now, how close? There we go. Now that I got my cliff edge, I guess you would say. Looks weird. Looks kind of weird. I think I have... Oh yeah, I do have the bridge meshes that I made. The quote-unquote bridge meshes. They look kind of weird, but I'll use them. I made them, damn it. So I might as well do them. Oh yeah, I also made these trees. They look strange. They honestly, they look kind of weird. Water flow, bridge flat. Bridge flat? Oh, it's this one. Okay, so then bridge pillar. Catacomb gather. Okay, so that's not something I need. I'm gonna have to use this. Insert. There we go. And there. Now I'll have to seal this off so it doesn't look weird. I'll make these ones smaller, just a little bit smaller, so it doesn't clip above. There we go. Yeah, nobody's gonna see that, so I don't care. Okay, so it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe 3 more. Oh crap, no. Yeah, maybe 3 more. Actually, I think I might be able to do it like this. It sucks that I can't rotate the camera like this. So I'm relegated to just moving like this. 3. Copy. And now I seal this off. There we go. How far can you see if I were to load to do it like this? There we go. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Really? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I need another one on this end. Looks weird. It looks okay, I guess. Let's see. What can I do to make this a little bit more interesting? Mainly I want to create a bridge. I think I'm just gonna leave it like this. Look, this bridge is just gonna look like this. Now I need the other one, the one with pillar. So I'm gonna insert this here. And I also need to bring some pillars from a different map with the right dimension, so it doesn't look weird. This thing doesn't look weird, so I'm gonna add another pillar right here, right under this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I'm gonna need another one right here. Oh wait, never mind. I'm gonna need one right there, and then this one right here. No, wait. So hang on. I think I made a little mistake here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Never mind. I need to switch this one around. Place this one. And then place this one. There we go. right there. And then I can copy paste this one. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this one goes away. Now I can duplicate the pillar 1. There we go. There's one thing that I can do for this part and make this area playable. Like under the bridge. Make the area under the bridge playable. Although, that would mean, oh crap. Can do this though. Select matching meshes. Hell yeah. I gotta cheat. I gotta cheat to how to do this without doing all this painfully. Select matching meshes. Hell yeah. Well, I can just do it like this. Nice. Now select matching meshes, copy, paste. Now let me see if yep, the area around it is all nicely placed. Oh wait, where's the bridge? Oh, here we are. Where is the bottom of the bridge? There we go. So now I guess I can do another round, another deep round. Select matching, so it's 3 times the size. If I'm gonna do anything, I think I'm gonna make the actual floor right around here. Yeah, you shouldn't be able to see it down below. So I'm gonna make it there. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna make it there. But that means I'm gonna have to copy an extra bit. I need to copy one of these just for it to be my guide. There we go. So I need to move that one here. So that's gonna be like my guide where I should build the playable area under the bridge. But that means I also need to duplicate this part. Well, it's only gonna be this part anyway. I don't wanna go overboard with copying so many meshes when I don't actually need them. But I'm gonna copy as I say about this. That should cover enough. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. No. Okay, we gotta be careful with picking up the freaking gizmo. Lower them. I have no idea how deep you can build in a Turok level. I'm fairly certain you can build pretty deep. So that way, if I do end up building something and I create a cliff, I can just like do this. I don't have to worry about the player looking at things that they're not supposed to. Maybe over here I'm gonna do the same. Let's see, let's go. Why not? I don't think I'll be making the playable area way too big. On this side, I want to do the same. Okay, there we go. Copy paste and nice. Let me check something real quick. How many meshes have I used? 800. Holy crap. Holy shit. I've used 800 meshes already and just display on just this area. Holy shit, dude. That's a lot of freaking meshes. Okay, so now I'm gonna copy this all of this because I'm gonna need it. There we go. One more. Oh shit, really, do I have to? Do I have to? Holy crap. There we go. That's all I need. Copy paste. Connect chuck. Let's see. If I use ortho, can I rotate it without issues? Kind of. Nice. Okay, so now disable ortho view. Da 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 da. There we go. Pa 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 pa. Right there, and nicely set. Now it's I need to move this a little bit closer to the grid. Nice. There you go. There we go. Big ass bridge spanning over the abyss. And this one's just gonna be closer here, and that's it. Yeah, it's not visible. The castle is not yet visible here. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move the sectors, the only sector back. Right here, and also the actor. There we go. Come here. Turok. There we go. Now save. Oh, careful not to overwrite my other map. I'd hate for all of my progress that I've done in the other map to go to waste. That sucks. That would suck dearly. That would suck dearly. There we go. Okay, so right here. Oh crap, I'm not in the right module. I'm gonna put this right here. Wait. Yes. So this, and we're set. Time to look for a pillar. Pillar, stone, catacomb in. So it's not that one. Pillar, catacomb pillar, canyon pillar. No, not canyon pillar. I'm looking for city pillar. City pillar. Not this one, not this one. Not that one. Oh, there we go. This is the massive one. I think there's one, a bigger one. Well, not this one. So it was definitely that one. This one. Insert. And then use this. What about if I set it to... Oh, there we go. I think I need to set this to... Great. This one, okay. How the hell did I make this mesh anyway? It's not the same size as the world items, and I hate it. I hate it. I should have like edited a little bit more so that it kind of like matches to the pillar. Oh no. 0.175. 0.175. There we go. Okay, so now I need to figure out how far do I have to stretch this. So 1.5. So 140 from the looks of it. 140, 1.4. There we go. Although it looks weird stretched out like this, so I think what I'm gonna do is duplicate it 0.7. And 0.7. Okay, so this is 0.71. Maybe 0.70, 75, 705. Hell yeah. Now I did it. Now we did it. No. Oh shit. Fucking hell. I hate the gizmo thing sometimes. Okay, so this and one more. One. There we go. That's the supporting pillars. Although, you know what, me, when you think about it, you don't really need that many supporting pillars. Do you really need 3? Especially when the bridge is like right here. Let's see. I think I'm gonna get rid of these. I'm only gonna keep one. A single supporting pillar just in the middle. Okay, goodbye. Also, what was that? Well, what did I get? Let me grab my phone. I need to check what that was in there. Oh. Nothing important. Nothing important as always. Ouch. Okay, so let's continue then. Rebuilding and building. Here we go. Although I'm gonna have a defining feature on this part, and I know exactly what I want to put here. I believe it's under detail. Checkpoint, force field, gyps. What is detail? Dynamic, auto shotgun, detail. Here we go. Detail. Tech plate. No, not this one. Torch pot, spikes, ruins. No, it's not ruins. Something else. Rubble. The rubble. Cave, stalactite, drainage gate. Drainage gate, ooh. Temple, small door. Temple. I don't think I'll be using any of this on this map. So it's mainly gonna be just a jungle theme map, with the exception of the castle. It's just gonna be a castle in the middle of the woods. Well, not even the woods, in the middle of the jungle. Dynamic floor. Teleport.
Get up!
Get up. Hang on. Hang on, Barry. Welcome. Long days and pleasant nights, so I say. Time to get up. Time to get up. All right. Here we go. One. Wait, what the hell happened to my model? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Ouch! Ow! Hello, Barry. Welcome. Hope you're having a wonderful day today. A wonderful evening. Wait, is it evening or wonderful night? It's one of the two. Let's see. Placeholder. Key placeholder. What does that mean? Placeholder. Ah? Armor. Ooh. Fade to blue. What is this? Oh, gyps. Key. Oh, here we go. This is what I'm looking for. I think it's in here, under miscellaneous. Doo-doo. Nope. Oh, this is what I was looking for. All right. And 0. It's gonna look weird, but I don't care. Let's see how weird it looks. Please go. There we go. Yeah, it's definitely it looks weird. But I'm gonna do it anyway. Duplicate and place it right around here. Maybe I should place it around the edge of the grid. Or why stop there? Okay, where's the grid size? I need to change the grid size to the smallest value. There you go. Beautiful. Now do the same on the other side. Wait, at what edge? Okay, so it's inwards. That means I want to build around it. I want to build sectors around it. Ding! There you go. Hell yeah. Although it definitely looks weird here. Because it's way too close to one another, to one end and the other. So maybe I can... What happens if I make it smaller? 0.175. Yeah, yes. that's better. That's better, obviously. Okay, let me switch back to the bigger grid size. How tall is tall set compared to this? Yeah, that definitely looks weird. So I think I'm gonna reset it to its original size. 35. The alternative thing that I can do is probably just like set it, move it to the side and build something here. Let's see. Or have it like this, because it's obvious that there's something that kind of hangs around. Grid size, smallest grid size. Yes. Why does it... I'm on the smallest grid size, so it doesn't make sense that there's still like a... that this still leaves a gap in between meshes. Oh, rawr. 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 Oh well. Okay, so go back to the bigger grid size. Now let me get this in here. I guess it looks fine, or it looks fine. Maybe if I do this then. I don't want to overuse these meshes too much. Maybe something like this. Oh, that's that definitely is something. Maybe build the bridge like this. No, but it looks too noisy, so I don't like it. You know what? I think I'll get rid of this, and instead just have this. Just keep the ones at the edge of the at the both ends of the bridge. Maybe what I can do is probably construct a special mesh that is gonna be like a lamp pole, that's gonna be like a railing. But then that defeats the purpose of me doing all this, putting all these pillars and stuff, because I want people to fall off the edge. Obviously, it's not gonna be like a trap or something. I just want people to jump around and find out for themselves that yes, you can die, you can fall off here. Levels, where are you? Castle. And the other backup, I need to save the backup too. Let me turn off the fog. So far this is what it looks like. Down here is where I kind of like I want to build a playable area, so you're gonna be like playing around, going over here, and then you have to find your way back all the way up here so that you can then get access to the castle. How big is the playable area anyway if I put it like this? Damn! Holy sh! I think I've already used like maybe 1/5 of the map of the playable grid. So for this part, I'm probably gonna expand upon this part, and the actual beginning of the map is probably gonna be around here. Then you're gonna have to fight your way, climb up, and then come around. So it's probably not gonna take me... I hope it's not gonna be that painful to build... Oh crap, where am I? What the hell? Where the hell am I? Oh shit. Oh no, I don't know where I am. Okay, so let me lock the camera. I have no idea where I am now. Oh crap. Go back. There we go. Now turn this off. There we go. Oh, nice. Now something broke. Let me reopen the map then. Levels. Thankfully I did a backup. I mean I saved progress, so I don't have to worry about losing progress. Okay, so I'm gonna do the 3x3. Where's the 3x3? 2, 2, 1. I think this is a 3x3. There we go. It is a 3x3. Let's go. Get rid of the 2x2. There we go. Now, how the heck am I going to build the cliff around here? Since I said I was gonna start the map's gonna start like right around here. That means I have a lot of playable area. As for what the starting area is gonna look like, I have no idea. Maybe I should probably move the 3x3 so that I have an idea where to start. Copy. Okay, we're gonna do this with the ortho view. Around there. Now I just gotta line this up nicely with the grid so that way I don't have to worry about meshes not fitting in. There we go. Right here is gonna be the playable area. I mean the starting area. As to what is gonna be the starting area, don't ask me just yet. I just have no idea what I'm gonna start this map. How I'm gonna start this map. Maybe I can take a look at some of the existing maps and then be like, oh, this is a nice way to start the map. Wait, no, not open, not open. Save the backup. Okay, so now I can open. Let's see, let me take a look at one of the maps, one of the main vanilla levels. 11. I'm not sure what 11 is. I think it's what is this map anyway? Oh, it's the ruins map. And why is there a hole here? Oh, okay. Huh, that's weird. Wait, what? What? Oh, that means if you fall off, you get to see over here. If you fall to your death, you get to see under it. That looks so crap. Oh, dude, that's weird. Oh, look at it. They did this little area. Nice. 35, 35, 35, 35. Hell yeah. Just like this. Just like this. I'm guessing I'm gonna start the area like this. Kind of like this, like just a little bit cramped up, and then you have to essentially fight your way through multiple canyons and dead pits. This is what I want to keep my starting area as. Or maybe what I have a better idea, which is like opening one of my existing maps and copying over one of the unplayable areas. Let's see, let's do this. What is that over there? Oh, it's the catacombs. Let's see. I'm just gonna copy the general shape of the ruins of this part. I'm gonna see if it's gonna look nice or not. I don't know if it will, but I'll try. I don't think I need this one. What do we have back here? Nothing. I don't need this one either. And just seal off whatever holes there are by just like editing around. Okay, so I don't need this one either. Okay. This is definitely the most canyon of them all. One canyon of all time. There we go. Okay, that's as far as you can go. Oh shit! No! I just can't copy it. Okay, so I can still copy them. Okay. Now open my level. Castle that map. How big is the area that I copied? Where is the that one area where I'm supposed to start the map at? Okay, so it's over there. It's over here. Holy shit, I just that one playable area is this size. It's already massive. Holy crap. I believe I only copied one. Yeah, one mesh. So I'm gonna do a little trick. There we go. One trick to rule them all. Click here to find out more. Turok's Evolution. Very cool game, but it's also very flawed. Extremely flawed. Perhaps even bad. I'm pretty sure I already upset someone by just saying that. Or maybe have I? I haven't. Who knows? There we go. Oh crap, no. Now I just have to fix all this weird overlap with all these meshes. I really wish Siphon Filter the Omega Strain wasn't an online only co-op shooter, because oh man, I love the music. I tried to play a little bit of it, but I couldn't even beat the first mission. Yeah, it's one of those games where you absolutely need a team. It has to be completed as a team, as opposed to what Siphon Filter was, which is just a regular shooter, third-person shooter. Pretty fun too. Yeah, I don't need this. I can just look what. Jesus Christ, that scared me. Oh, thank you for the follow, Turok Joshua. Welcome, welcome. We're having a wonderful Saturday night today. We're making a Turok level after reading the novel Arena of Doom. Took two streams to finish that novel. Pretty sure all novels are gonna be like the last novel is also gonna be like that. It's gonna take me 2 streams to finish. Oops, sorry about that. There we go. Is this even rotated? Yeah, it is rotated. Okay. There we go. Okay, so now I gotta check also this area. So I mean this side. Are they overlapping or something? Yeah. Oh crap! They are definitely overlapping. Let's see. How do I fix this? I have to use the concave meshes, like right around here. I just hope that by doing this, I don't run into issues. I know I'm probably gonna run into issues down the line once I start building farther and farther. This is why you kind of like build your levels along the grid and try to follow the grid as much as you can. Where is that one? Okay, now rotate. There we go. Right there. There we go. Now we seal this off and we're good. Now I just gotta continue doing the same to the rest of the map. I mean to the rest of the little area that I copy paste. Yep, they're gonna overlap. I'm gonna do it slowly. Okay, over here. Okay, it looks like there's more than one overlap. Right here, one of the meshes is overlapping. There we go. What about here? Nothing looks like it's overlapping. Good, because I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with all these weird overlapping issues. Ugh. Copy paste, rotate. And over here, I need to seal this off a little bit. Brown. One more. Looks like they may not be overlapping, but they're off sync. Okay, right there. Same thing here. What is this from music from? Silent Hill? Yeah, it is Silent Hill. Well, which Silent Hill? 2 or 3? Oh, it's Silent Hill 2. Let me switch to a different track. Something Turok related. Heretic Hero, Into the Abyss, Ancient Walls, The Secret Reveal, Imminent Threat, Siren Song, Stonehenge Defensive. Oh, there we go. Turok. From the Turok 3 remaster. Nice. Nice. So nice of the original composer to remaster the soundtrack and also remaster the songs that you probably are never gonna hear in game. Like this theme, you will never hear it in game. There's like a handful of tracks that you don't actually get to hear at all. This one, there's also one called The Light Burden. What is the other one? What is the other one? The Light Burden. And I think that's it. I think there's only 2 tracks that you'll never hear in the game at all. That's weird. I thought there'd be more, but it's only 2. Let's see. Let me move this right here so I can seal this off nicely. Oh shit, no. Great, I fucked up. Oh no, I fucked it up. I need to line this up back to the grid. There we go. If anything, I should be aligning these meshes to the grid. The ones that I just fixed. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely have to do that. I definitely have to do that. Once I fix a handful of them, the rest will fall through. Okay, so that one is ready, and this one is ready. There we go. 2, 4, 6. Okay. Okay, so that. Now I have to do the same thing to the rest of the meshes. So I'm gonna do it slowly. Maybe I should have done that from the start. Line up the meshes with the grid instead of like first fixing and then lining up everything. Okay. What is this? Gears of War? Yeah, it is Gears of War. The arc for the Outpost. Wait, that also reminds me. Wait a minute. I need to re-enable the fog. Where is it? Do I even have it still? I should still have it. Stair, catacomb, rubble, wall. Should be one of these. Wall. Are you serious? I don't have it anymore. Oh, Skyboss Day. Yeah, there we go. First things first, I gotta enable the fog again. Where's the sector? There you are. Okay. Now, where the hell is the mesh? Oh, there you are. Oh, you know what I need to... Instead of making it a star field, what I need to do is just make the arc transparent. But there you go. We got Halo. I got Halo in the Turok. And that also reminds me I need to flip it over. Okay, maybe not that. Maybe not that way. 90 degrees. There we go. Wait, about here. And also I need to probably make it bigger. 1.5, 1.05, and 1.05. It looks better when I use a dark and black background. With this fog, it doesn't look good. There you go. I put the halo in the Turok. Maybe like this. Maybe further up. About right here. Right there. Maybe further up. There we go. Let's see. How does it look? How does it look in game? I'm curious what it looks in game. I'm definitely gonna have to make this transparent. I gotta get rid of the what's it called? Of the star field and just make it transparent. Maybe instead of that, I'll probably just use the halo, like the actual halo. But yeah, it looks weird. It looks weird with the star field and the background. Let's go. Now, where the hell am I? Where the hell was I editing? It was around somewhere around here. Oh, there we go. Here. Right here. Damn, I love these freaking drums. They did. The Mario Donald did a freaking amazing job with the drums in all the Halo soundtracks. They just get you hyped. Good to see you, son. Halsey assured me I could count on you. Not just me, sir. Delpy, remember. And then he dies. No, wait, Emil is the one that dies. My bad. I don't remember my Halo. I'm rusty. I'm rusty as hell. Not to be confused with the guy that makes Elden Ring videos. There we go. I'm the Turok Chuba. So, yes. If that means anything, good. Does that mean anything? Probably not. But yeah. People love my stuff. That's what matters. That's what matters. That's what I say. Hell yeah. Here we go. I mean, I want to sneeze. I want to sneeze, but I can't sneeze. I hate it when that happens. What is that? Silent Hill? I think it is Silent Hill. Give me something good. Give me something. Coastal Highway, Tier 1. Hellwalker. Pretty sure Doom Eternal and Doom 2016 are copyright struck. Or get copyright struck. So I wanna avoid listening to those. Under the Skin. From Turok 3, Shadow of Oblivion. Oh yeah, that reminds me that for Shadow of Oblivion I still have a couple of... How many videos do I actually have left? Well, they're not even gonna be videos, they're just gonna be shorts. And it's gonna be about their weapons, kind of like what I've been doing for Dinosaur Hunter, which people seem to love. They freaking... I didn't actually expect people to like those. I just felt like maybe people will probably hate this. But no, they actually enjoy those videos. Or I should say the series, because that's what it is now. Anyway, I just call it the Armory, where I show all of the Turok weapons. So far, I've started with Dinosaur Hunter, since that's what I'm focusing on. Then I'm gonna move on to Rage Wars. Yeah, so for Rage Wars, I'm redoing the original shorts that I did. I think they look nicer, honestly. And then there's also I'll obviously gotta have to cover the guns. I already got I already got what do they call the scripts ready, and the recordings ready. Just gotta start editing them. Okay, I don't need this. And also do like an intro video for Rage Wars, since I mean it's not canon, but it still needs some kind of introduction in either way. And maybe I'll insert my schizo theory about it. No, I'm not gonna do that. That sounds fucking that sounds so freaking ridiculous. I'm not gonna insert my own headcanon. As much as I like, I will not insert my headcanon into any of the Turok stuff that I've been doing, because that's how you get people maybe not disinterested, but like you lead them astray, and then you get weird comments like, "Ooh, is this true? I saw this on the internet, so it must be true." Yeah, try to avoid doing that. I really wish so many YouTubers didn't do that, but eventually they reach critical mass and they start inserting their own headcanons. And if you try to prove them, if you try to tell them, "Oh, that's headcanon, that there's no way that's true," they will they get angry and they block you. Thankfully, I don't think I've been blocked by anyone yet. I hope. Perhaps. Okay, so since this is the starting area. Okay, so I'll have to do this manually. Instead of doing the select all meshes, because if I do that, it's also gonna select the other meshes on the other side of the map, and I don't want to do that. I don't want the game to do that. Oh wait, but I can do ortho mode, ortho view, I mean. So that way, and then deselect that one. Okay, so now copy paste. There we go. There you go. Okay, wait. Why did I even start? I'm not gonna store the freaking map all the way down there. If I'm gonna store the map, it better be around this height. There we go. Okay, I have an idea. I'm gonna do that. Lower this and make this 1.05 in height. So now I have enough room for falling down. And over here, this is where I would start expanding the area, so that you can get over here. Holy shit, where's the freaking castle? Oh, there it is. It's gonna be a long map, now that I know. Now that I think about it, it's gonna be a freaking long ass map. Oh, fuck. Holy shit, that scared me hell. Hello, little bro. Welcome. Hope you're having wonderful evening. What is that? Raging Wolf. Hell. What is that? What is it? This badge was earned for watching Elden Ring during the initial Shadow of the Earth expansion launch. Why am I only finding this out? Chew jump scare. I always get jump scared. What time is it anyway? 10 p.m. Let's see. What can I do? What can I do before I forget? I guess nothing. Levels. Let's go save. Let me save the backups. Levels and
OG-san.
OG-san. What do you mean by that? I am an OG-san. What do you? I can't control myself. I am old. I hate calling myself old. Ugh. Let's see. What else can we do? I really have no idea how the hell am I going to expand this level. I think I'm just gonna have it. I'm just gonna be like. It's just gonna be like
But
this.
that's what makes you delicious looking, Stripe 40 blush.
Yum, 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 yum. I'm delicious. Hell yeah. Or am I? Care to find out? Oh yeah. I think what I'll be doing is just gonna make a platform nightmare for people. I'm just gonna make this level a freaking platform nightmare to get revenge. Well, revenge on. I don't think I hate anybody, but I'll get revenge on something. So just make all this whole area. You have to jump, 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 and then I have no idea what to do on this area. How the hell am I'm gonna reach this area? The whole thing is, the whole point is that that this is supposed to be a jungle and a castle and a jungle. Let me check on ortho view how far. Damn, is that? Yeah. So this is so far as I built in this area, and this is how far away the castle is. Yikes. Yikes. Indeed, yikes. And this is how big the castle area is at this point. This is fucking crazy, dude. This is fucking crazy. I have no idea what to populate this area with. But then again, that's how my first map started. I had no idea what to populate the area, and then it just grew in size. I don't think I'll be making custom meshes for this map anymore. The only one mesh that I want to redo is the Halo, the arc mesh. Oh crap. Lower. There we go. So I'm gonna redo this mesh or this model, and instead make the arc transparent, like the surroundings just transparent, or maybe not necessarily do that and just open Photoshop and get rid of all the black, so that only the star field and the arc are left behind. Although I don't think it's gonna look good. It's probably gonna look weird if I once I Photoshop it. Let me see how weird this is gonna look. Let me see, where is a screen cap? I'm gonna open Photoshop real quick and then I'll reopen the screen cap. Let's see. Oh no, this music is copyright. Oh no, it's gonna mute it. There we go. Did it open Photoshop? Okay, there we go. I have no idea where I left where I put the texture for this thing. It should be under the models, under the modded models. Oops, sorry about that. Open, let me see if I can find it. It should be under video games. Steam library, Steam apps, common, Turok, models. Where's textures? There you are. Not sure if it's this one. I think it may be yeah, it is this one. It is this one. Okay, so now let me turn on my display. There we go. So this is the texture. I want to see what happens if I select all the dark areas. What is the tolerance? 30%. Okay, so why is it selecting everything? Maybe if I set it to 1. Select similar. Similar, there you go. Let's see what it looks like. Let's see what it happens when I do the It looks weird. I think I'm just gonna have to find the original image of the arc and just remake it. Remake the mesh or the texture itself. So it looks weird. Look at all this. Look, it looks like a mess. And there's plenty of holes, right? Like all around. Let's see, similar. Yeah, it looks weird if I try to erase like this. So I think I'm just gonna select. I'm just gonna go find where I found this original image. Looks weird. No, I won't save. Rip. Let me close and okay. So I already saved, so I don't have to worry about that. So let's switch to this scene. Close and yes, and oh, I forgot to turn on the other thing. Oh well. So I'm gonna end it there. Thank you for stopping by tonight's stream. This Thursday I'll definitely do an Ace Combat 4. I'm gonna try to start from beat the game in one sitting. It should be possible as long as I skip the cutscenes, since I kind of I can already watch them, and Ace Combat 4 is kind of like really light on story anyway. It's not like Ace Combat 5. Oh. Get up, okay, hang on, Barry. Gotcha.
Coyote 82 Blue.
One last one, he says. There we go. Here we go. Woo! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wait, oh crap, my freaking chair is in the way. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. The coal train runs on whole grain, baby. So yeah, this Thursday, since it's July the 4th, America's birthday, I'll be doing that Ace Combat 4 start to finish, one sitting only. How does the meme go? I forgot. Okay, so it's that. Let's see, what else? Oh yeah, on Saturday, it's gonna be on next Saturday. Or maybe not next Saturday. Maybe next Friday. I'll do the beta. The Turok 3 May 30? Yeah, the May 30 beta. And let's see, what else can I do on Saturday? I don't want to start the next novel just yet. I want to do something else on Saturday. I have no idea what. So I already got two ideas, but I don't know what to do on the other two on the last day, Saturday. But yes, there's gonna be streams, hopefully. if I don't die. No, yeah, no. I'm not gonna jinx myself. No. Don't ever jinx yourself. Let's see who is online. Not many people are online on my end. At least from people that I know. Let's go with Hespera. No, I think I rated her. I rated her recently, I think. Maple, same thing. I don't know. I hate selecting raid people. Yeah, and let me reload. Sometimes the thing doesn't show people online. Let's go raid our chicken live. I love chickens. I should watch this channel more often. Let's go raid chickens. Urban, you know what, I think I'll go. You know what, I already raided today, so we're gonna leave it. I already raided today. I already did my raid for the day, so yeah. So thank you for dropping by tonight to stream. Like I said, Ace Combat 4 on 4th of July. I think for that one, I'll most likely start it earlier. I'll start earlier, since I'm not gonna be it's a holiday, so I don't have to go to work. And on Friday, same thing too. Actually, I think on Friday I'm just gonna go take my bike and go somewhere, assuming the freaking weather is on my side. Last Saturday, it was not fun. I came here soaked in sweat and also burnt. Like I look like a toasted piece of bread, and it look weird. I look weird. That's all. I look weird. So yeah, or maybe what I can do is swap around and instead on 4th of July, take my bike somewhere. I don't know where, but I'll go somewhere. But yeah, I'll do it. We'll see anyway. So thank you for dropping by today to stream. Have a wonderful day, have a wonderful evening, have a wonderful night, and I'll see you around. And also drink lots of water and eat lots of food, because food is power. Food is power. I don't know why am I so hyped now. I think it's the what is it called, the squats. Well, yeah, but yeah, thank you, and I'll see you next time.